and gentlemen, welcome to ZeldaSpeedRuns. Welcome to this beautiful Thursday evening, at least where I am. 7 p.m. it is here in sunny Germany. So welcome to the Wind Waker Randomizer Season 3 tournament. We are already at the lower bracket semi-finals, a best of 3 between Wind's Requiem and Jwiste. All 3 games potentially tonight, maybe only 2. We'll see how many we need. Without further ado, let's mute the music. And, well, let's switch to the layout. And also, let's say hi to the cops, to Artemis, and to Crane, Discord. Hey!
Hello, everyone.
Hi.
We are excited to commentate for this race. Like Trez mentioned, it's going to be a best 2 out of 3. They're planning to back-to-back any seed that's needed. So if it's 3 games, we're going to be here for a fat stack of time. Hopefully, though, they can get good times on all 3 seeds.
That'd be nice. But it's going to be exciting to watch for sure.
Yep. In terms of trackers, I know Tanjo3 is going to be tracking. Do we have any other trackers, Trez, or is it just him? Oh, Trez vanished. I guess we'll find out at some point in the day.
It's just Tanjo. I'm sorry, I was deafened because I was listening.
It's chill.
I was just listening to the research. So, yeah.
Cool.
Sounds good. Well, we have a minute till we go. This is typical tournament settings. We're going to see the usual tournament start with Diamond Step, Cliff Plateau, Birds Peak Rock, unless one of the runners feels particularly frivolous.
Or if we get like that Skullhammer early, they could do Thorn Fairy there after Birds Peak. That will depend on what we get though.
I've always been a fan of if you get Grapple Hook early, you skip Birds Peak and for Thorned.
Yeah, no, I've been doing that as well. It's because for a while I had an easier time doing the grapple clip than I did getting up onto the ledge with the chest storage.
I actually find the grapple clip to be one of the hardest things for some reason. And we have 10 seconds till we launch. This is going to be an exciting race indeed.
There we go. They're off. Hi, I'm Artemis Commentary.
We got side hops from both. Interesting that Jay puts his Wind Waker on X and Wind's put his on Y. I'm personally a Y person, but that's because I like to have other things on X.
I do the setup that Jay does. I have Z being like Z the Wind or Sails. You have the X and the Wind Waker, and then Y is whatever else credit, and everything else moves around in dungeons or whatever, but for the most part.
Z? Are you, Tanjo, do you mean like Wind Waker on Z? Because that's messed up.
So Jwiste did fail time, missed the jump the first time, so they'll reset there. Winds did get in there. So
Let's see if Jay can get the backup strat first try. Certainly going for it. Okay, he has it.
So learning diamond, so I didn't realize that while kind of holding L to kind of back yourself off the ledge, I've fallen off and had to redo the clip again.
I also have had that problem. You want to have the control stick in neutral. If you find it to be a habit to fall off, save before you try it.
Good to know.
Because then you can soft reset.
Yeah, because I think I don't know if it was just I didn't know where it was or what, but when I saved after getting the void out, I suddenly couldn't find the big octo at all. It was it as if it actually had vanished, as if you had defeated it.
All these objectively wrong opinions about equips. Trez, you can't put them on anything else.
I'm personally of a Wind Waker on A, personally.
I didn't know you were playing on the demo. Iron Boots.
Iron Boots, alright. So that depends on what we get, what dungeon we have yet.
just 2 equip slots. Ew. I mean, it's Twilight Princess, so like already that's kind of a meh thing. D-pad down? Why do they warp to this island? Oh, that's a loaded one. So Diamond Step Early is the nickname of this strat that they use. Jay, no! It's because this is an early check. Well, so this is a later check sphere-wise, because you need hookshot to get to it. However, you can use a glitch with a big octo to warp onto it, meaning that you can access this check, which is right next to where you spawn, and access these checks early. So for routing, it's one of the best early checks you can do.
It looks like we don't have any temples today.
Really?
Yeah, no Earth Temple, unless I like missed it.
No, it's no Wind Temple. Yeah, it's no Wind Temple, no Forbidden Woods.
Danger's on it though.
Yeah. Which means I need to uncheck all of these.
Yeah, I need to as well.
Your commentators are taking it up a step, and we're actually keeping track of the spheres as well. So we can have a very interesting discussion. Yeah, no problem.
Oh, so Winds didn't go to Cliff Plateau.
Did he warp straight Windfall? I was off.
Yeah, shoot. Is this Northern Ferry or is he at Southern Ferry? So Bomb Letter gave us...
Bomb Letter gave us Hurricane Spin, which is a solid item.
He's at Southern Ferry?
Southern. Something to note with the Fairy Islands, unless you, like, use chest storage to get in, you actually don't want to save warp out. It's slightly slower by a couple seconds. Jay, not getting this storage. Lime X18 raiding with a party of 3. Welcome with the raid.
When was that Southern Ferry there?
Okay. Interesting choice to get that, as opposed to waiting to save it. Jay taking the faster route in Cliff Plateau, but he's...
I hate moving around in those thorns. It's so bad. All right, so we won't know what's got there. Oh, he's doing the forward strat thing.
Yep, thing that we just saw from Frost, the other race. It is slightly faster, but you have to get it first try. So he definitely is not getting maximum value from it. Valorant Rust is showing Valorant could be costing him the tournament. I'm not gonna lie.
So no idea what that first one was.
Okay,
it looks like it was a treasure chart because Jay only has 1 chart at the moment.
Okay. He didn't mark anything off on his tracker, so I would guess that it is correct.
Yes, I saw one chart. So we'll double check when Wins checks his, because he should have 2 at that point since Southern Ferry was the chart.
Let's see, is Jay going to check before getting Bird's Peak Rock though? Bomb Island hopefully next. That would be the logical play in my opinion. You want to push off Windfall. Likely a male from the top of Highest Isle, but we cannot be sure. Yeah. Jay is definitely he'll warm up very nicely. It's kind of sad that he's going to, I don't want to say lose game 1. Din's Pearl.
All right.
He is taking a very big risk, though, by not being super warmed up. But due to some execution errors on both ends, it looks like they're about the same. Dean's Pearl, you are correct, Dean. Plus 20 to all of Dean's stats.
Sorry, I'm so new. Oh, Jay looks like he's going to be clipping into Thorn here.
Wins is not doing well with this storage location.
Yeah. So it looks like neither So both of them have some warming up to do, it looks like.
It is a very sad
But he
thing
did
to
get it.
see.
Yeah,
So-
Jay's gonna do bomb drop storage there to get the thorn, it looks like.
We have a joke about wins at that location. You'll have to tell me another time, Dean. Yeah, bomb drop storage followed by a clip in. He'll likely save warp out and then go to Bomb Island. However, if it has nothing in it, he can also just reset. Because he already has a save point
At Bird's
right
Beak,
at Bird's Beak.
right?
Yep.
So we don't care what's in this check.
Yeah, this is... We only want this chest for its storage. But hey, you know, if it has like double magic, because it could,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
always nice.
Keep an eye on that rupee count too, because it could be Greg.
Ooh, Greg.
If it's
Love
Greg,
Greg.
Jay is one.
Yeah, Jay wins if it's Greg. However, we also have the late game play of Hurricane spinning the barrier, and
Oh,
that
very
decides who is the better one.
And we do have, so it doesn't look like it was Greg, unfortunately. But we do have Jahala now, so that Hurricane Spin will be nice for that.
True. Will Win stick to his guns and skip Bomb Island? Yes. I'm putting it in right now that he skips it and goes straight to Windfall. Is it worse routing? Yes, but he particularly dislikes it. Boomerang.
and Thorn, alright. It looks like Win's going to do the same bomb drop storage there.
Unfortunately, that's not like... It's not a best item to get.
No, it's really only useful for getting rid of keys at this point.
Yeah.
No Forbidden Woods in logic.
Hey, Mel. I'm sorry, English. English is high. Whoa, I am bad at this. I said English is hard. Hiya. I was combining two messages at the same time. I promise you, I'm not an idiot sometimes.
So Jay is going to Bomb Island, it looks like.
Yep. Hi, English. I'm Dad. Oh, hi, Dad. It's been a while. Hence why English is hard. No, it's less English is hard. More talking is hard. Let's see. I'd say Jando channeling his inner Lakar. Hey, I mean, Lakar has not raced a lot recently, so we gotta channel it somehow. Words are hard, can confirm. Okay.
Oh, I never
Solid
realized
strat.
about, like... I didn't know that was a thing.
Yes,
That makes
you
that
can-
so much easier.
So Jay actually took the slower route with that. It's actually faster to throw the bomb into the lava and pop
Also
out the
blue.
magtail, but there's a decent RNG chance that the magtail just wrecks you and like
I
falls
mean,
back
they
into the lava.
are the Magtails. And this is Bomb Island, so it's a very high chance there, it sounds like.
Oh yeah. You can do the same strat in Boss Key Room in DRC, and it's a lot more consistent. Let's see. Wynn's gonna get
Files
his
that away for
boomerang
future
now.
reference.
Oh yeah. You learn.
Oh,
no,
no.
Jay. RNG'd.
There's the boomerang for wins.
I think I've learned like the most amount of stuff. Oh no, Jay. Jay, lure them and jump slash. Just jump slash.
There we go.
I think I figured out a lot of small optimization things. Definitely, Dean. I know you figured out a lot. Frost has figured out a lot. Jay, Jarhead. Jarhead's figured out an insane amount. And there's so much, in my opinion, that we can still optimize.
So Win's heading to Windfall now.
Yep.
Jay's gonna get the Bomb Island check here, though.
Let's see if Bomb Island is necessary. When is Wind Waker Randomizer, Taz? You know, I was actually starting to route one, Dean. But then 1.7 dropped, and so I stopped. But...
Well, wouldn't the task change for every seed?
Mm-hmm. So you would probably just spam a bunch of seeds, find a really good one, and then generate that one.
Fair enough.
Windfall Taz? Actually, Windfall.
So Jay's going to Southern now.
So he's going to get his, what was it, a heart piece?
It was a treasure chart, I believe.
Treasure chart? Okay.
It's nothing too useful. Winds is over in Northern Fairy at the moment. Joe confirms that it was a treasure chart.
Treasure chart. Oh man, whoever rolls next has to make Bomb Island required. I think Trez is rolling the seats, so I mean, even if Bomb Island isn't required, it's a Trez seat. Treasure card in Northern.
Treasure charts. Or I guess it's 2 for 3 since the boomerang was in Thorn Fairy.
True. Jay going to get his treasure chart. Resetting straight out of it. That's the smart move. Since he'll restart right at Bomb Island and he can warp.
Wind's having a little trouble with the song melodies here.
Seems as if though he had a little bit of a controller issue. He unplugged and replugged.
Oh, okay.
That's what it looks like. Both of them are going to be here at the same time. That's perfectly synced.
That was really fun. Right, Jay's heading off to Northern Fairy to get his treasure chart. Wind's changing today to do all the normal Windfall route.
Jay electing to not save while at Windfall. So if he gets something bad here, then he'll reset back to Bomb Island.
It sounds like it, because it'd be the same. It'd be the same either way. It'd probably be faster to just do the reset to Bomb Island and warp to Windfall, since you'd be warping to Windfall anyways.
Well, so if he save quit, what we usually do is we'll save at Windfall, go to Northern. If Northern's trash, you can reset and you'll appear on the docks in Windfall. So it could be that Jay is actually planning to route something else. Crane commentary, Hoggers, absolutely, Mr. Pogo. Door cancel.
Doesn't look like it, and they don't have Leaf at the moment.
It's faster because Fairy cutscene is slow. To reset or to the save strat, Dean?
So we'll see. Yep, there's the soft reset. So he'll appear back up at Bomb Island and then head up to Windfall, it looks like.
Let's see, Maggie letter. Well, Maggie free gift, more accurately. She gives us the Hero's Charm.
Well, we know what has to happen now. Alright, we're good.
Yep, Wins is being the honorable player and putting on the Hero's Charm. Jay might elect to do the Knight strategy.
It looks like it, yeah. Heading straight towards Mila there. That's usually what I do, since I'm not very good at any other strats during the night. So if I get to Windfall at the night, I just do Mila straight away.
A new strat. Dean, do you know what he's doing?
Oh.
Because I've never seen this.
This is pretty bold. He's heading towards the windmill right now.
Well, this is what we usually do. We'll activate Windmill during Mila, and then if you have Pictobox, you talk to Lenzo, and then you can store the upper door to go in through the lower door and warp up. It's a weird thing.
Right, and then if you have the leash, you can do the door cancel if you don't have the Pictobox, correct?
Yes. But Jay?
He's storing something, that's for sure.
Door storage something else? Dean, have you and him been theory crafting? Oh! Anything useful on Diamond Step? Everything useful was on Diamond Step.
Is he doing this for the text storage?
No. What he can do now is he can talk to Mila, go straight to Wealth of House, like that check, enter the lower door, and go up. That's what I'm assuming he's doing. Tingle check coming out.
Skullhammer, there we go. So that puts the boomerang in logic.
Although boomerangs.
And
Pictobox. So we'll likely be seeing the door storage Lenzo strat from Winds. It's definitely interesting. No door cancel? Yep. That being said, nice little time save. Never would have thought about it. Same.
Mila's just got a rupee there. Also, I
Wait,
love how the Hero's Charm on Cloud is just more eyeshadow.
Okay, Dean's saying to watch this. Wait, can you go up the upper door? No way.
No.
No way.
Oh gosh. Todd has the Ferrari's Pearl though. That was pretty cool.
That's insane. That strat literally makes like nighttime windfall not even bad.
Yeah, because if you get there straight away. So yeah, if you get there at night, you do that. If you get there during the day, you do the normal day stuff.
That being said, if you have Pictobox, it would still be smarter, in my opinion, to do the Lens of Door Storage strategy, because Maggie is already routed into hide and seek. So this does skip a little section. Like that was definitely a very smart optimization by Jay during the night cycle. But with Pictobox, in my opinion, it's still better to do the Lenzo strategy.
Yeah, there's definitely better options, but like for what Jay had at hand, I think that's
that's the most optimal. That was brilliant.
I love seeing new stuff.
Oh yeah,
Another treasure shard. Lots of treasure shards. Good thing deals aren't in logic.
Lizard people fixing the races.
It's scripted like WWE.
Don't reveal us. We're trying our best.
Ooh.
Nehru's Pearl.
All right, Tower of the Gods is technically open.
Tower of the Gods is...
bow.
They can get 4 checks in Tachi. They
So
don't
the
have...
bottom 4, basically.
Yeah, they can get the bottom 4.
And they can go
have
a little
bow.
bit further in the top 4 there, but...
They can get Stone Tablet, but that's about it.
So
Unless they really want to go insane.
Looks like Rory's Pearl check here. Yeah.
Molly's father, what does he send us?
Deluxe
Pictobox.
All right, more stuff to do in Windfall.
That is a very optimal, like, Windfall setup that they're getting right now. What would make it the best possible, in my opinion, is getting Delivery Bag.
Neko has the command melody, so there's more of Tower of the Gods. Looks like the game really wants them to do Tower of the Gods first.
Guess I'm off to the VOD. Model makers. Ooh.
Jay
Yes.
getting Skullhammer. Now, Wynn's had a lot of issues with Mila before, so...
He didn't get instantly caught this time, which is very
Yeah.
good for him.
Right, because I imagine if that happened, he just would have skipped her right away. Granted,
Yeah.
she doesn't have anything.
Hey, DanMan7488.
But welcome.
Welcome. It's going to be interesting, though, to see if any of them go Tachi right now. I would guess that they're probably going to go to Paw Print.
And
Follow.
then decide from there.
Yeah, Paw Print, Eastern, Tachi. That would be my routing personally. But that's because I don't push off Tachi until the very end, like a lot of runners do. Because
it really depends on the items. If they get grapple, like if I had grapple, I'd probably hit DRC up first. But we'll see what they get.
Nah, Dean. It's either Paw Print or Pog Print. Tachi without bow is a little gross. Yeah, that's the main reason why I would push off Tachi for a little bit later. I'd want bow and leaf. Those 2 items make Tachi like not a bad dungeon at all.
Oh yeah.
It's just
And
time consuming.
if you don't have one, I'd rather not have the bow going in.
I would rather not have the leaf, because with the bow, at least I can go through the entire dungeon.
Fair. I'm just playing for that vanilla bow.
Oh, that one's hard. Tachi worst dungeon. Change my mind. I can't. Tachi, a full clear and a go mode is almost the same thing. So what that means is you can full clear as early as you want, and it really doesn't waste any time. You waste like 5 to 7 minutes, I want to say. But honestly, that isn't too bad. Leafless Tachi is important to know. Leafless Tachi without bombs, though, Dean, that one is the worst.
Yeah, that just sounds awful. Why would you do that to yourself?
Because you can open up 3 checks on the left side if you have a bow. Not just bow and bombs. Tuba. I remember that race. Didn't you clear literally everything except for the vanilla bow?
So Jay's doing Lenzo first, and has yet to collect on Miss Maggie yet.
Yeah, Tingle first gift was hammer. Sorry, what did you say, Artemis?
I was just saying Jay's doing Lenzo before collecting the reward from Miss Marie. That way, so you guys doesn't have to worry about the cutscene coming out of that.
Yes, that is good routing by him.
Because it's either watch the
brain
cutscene or just save and quit out to the docks. So obviously this would be a little bit faster. They're both getting the Lenzo checks though, so we'll see what they got. More sharks.
Nothing.
Lenzo senses love. So it is interesting to note that Wins did do Maneko already, since he had that deluxe Picto, and Jay does not have the deluxe yet.
If he save warps out, he'll probably go. He should go check that mail check, and then he'll go straight to Maneko.
Right. Yeah.
We will have to see.
So granted, like that, coming with the knowledge of knowing what's and where, it would have been a little bit faster doing only the one picture of Lenzo and Mineko.
Jay did Bomb Island, but did Jay do Southern? I don't think Jay did Southern yet.
Jay did do Southern. He warped
did do
there
Southern?
after. Okay. He did that after Bomb Island because he saved. He like soft resetted to Bomb Island because of the chart. Then
that's right.
Soft reset it back. Bumpy and Vera also having a chart.
Okay, is he going to make it night?
So Jay's going to go grab his neighbor's pearl here.
Save warping out. That's going to be. That's what he should do. To skip the cutscene, get him straight to the docks. Then he can go do the mail check. If he skips the mail check, then we're going to cry a little bit. But Maneko didn't have anything, if I remember. No, she had Command Melody.
Yeah, so in the seed, it could be useful in Earth Temple, but not. Really depends on what's in Earth Temple.
The only
saving warping out, but
okay, yeah, he's doing the good one. The only place you really need Command Melody for in Earth Temple is Many Mirrors Room.
Right.
One shame on the randomizer for me twice. Shame on the randomizer because the odds of that Wind Temple happening twice in a row are staggering. Baron Wind Temple is like the worst. Jay probably feeling pretty good that he didn't get picked a box crash. It happened to us on a race one time. Delivery bag.
We'll see if anything's in the delivery bag, because that will tell us what that higher chest up on Cliff Plateau was.
It is true. Could also have been the lower chest, since they stored both.
No, because we saw Jay open his menu.
Oh, yes. Yes, it was a chart. Hopefully one of the runners checks that. That would be nice for us trackers and commentators. Vanity.
Alright, so that's something.
No grapple, so they can't do Cabana yet. Joy Pendant.
That was just the...
This would have been the seed, the Super Swim to Eastern. Probably, actually. The Super Swim wouldn't have been half bad. And a 5 ruby.
Oh, man. Charts and rupees galore. Not really rupees galore, but... So Cabana Deed was in paw print, so we'll see if that comes into usefulness later.
They would still need grapple.
Oh, here we go. Just the Cabana Deed at the moment. So it could probably spoil up on Cliff Plateau, but there's still the possibility of it being a quiver. I always like to see
that
quivers.
Is true. Quivers are quite nice. Makes
especially with
puppet hands so much easier. Oh yeah, the Godon fight. Jay on 1.1 speed, or how's he catching up to win so fast? Lol. Jay's warming up, and I think he's gotten to about 50% warmed up. So his execution is now just Aside that, or he's just running macro scripts.
So let's see what the Eastern Fairy here has to have. See if it's another chart, like most of the other fairies have had.
They just want you to go out, have some adventures on sea. Can you really blame them?
I mean, that's why I love this game as a kid. Like, I love just sailing around. Jay hitting the bomb from the ship saves, I guess, maybe a little bit of time.
It does save a bit of time.
It looks cooler.
If you can get it within the first shot, it's faster. But that's only because you have to mirror shield.
All right, let's go.
Angular's getting closer and closer into logic, everyone.
Well, we still no, actually, because we haven't
no hookshot or leaf. But if you get either of those items, I am always a fan of Angular. And if they get leaf, ooh.
But leaf could be locked behind Angular, actually. Because we need the hookshot to get bombs.
It could be, very likely not, but the thing about Leaf right now is there is no Forbidden Woods and no Wind Temple in Logic. Angular is not a trap, Tanjo. Angular is a fantastic piece of literature.
So I'm only seeing 2 things left on the overworld left to check. Granted, one of them is Western Fairy, so routing that with the Zunari delivery side quest stuff is looking to be a good way to check those. Looks like both runners are opting to do that.
$5 says hookshot is in DRC.
Oh yeah, one of those 2 checks that we can do.
This actually happened to me in a casual race last night. I could not find hookshot to save my life, and I was really scared that it was in May's chest because no Wind Temple in Logic means that it could be anywhere, and it being in May's chest was terrifying.
That is awful.
Have that memorized. I really need to memorize May's chest.
I've only had to do the maze check once, and that's because I opted to skip the Master Sword Chamber when I went to Hyrule. And then Master Sword Chamber had the light arrows that I was looking for.
Oh, that's always the worst.
That was a full clear seed.
Yeah, last night's race, I think I only had like 3 checks left.
Ooh.
Yeah, bad times. The only true good banjo game. What about the only good Tanjo game?
So I love the fact that he's like, hey, can you bring me a sea flower? It's like, yeah, here you go. You just gave me one, but thanks, I guess. Good to go to the game devs to make it think like it doesn't take that long to do the rest of the quest.
Hilarious, I laughed, Crane. No problem, Tanjo. I like to make people laugh.
Yeah. So Winds is heading over to Western Fairy here.
Definitely is the best routing option they have at this point.
Yeah, because after this, it's just dungeons.
Just dungeons. I would expect at least one of them to do the Mother Child Super Swim for Forsaken Fortress. They might elect to not do that though because they don't have Master Sword, and so if Phantom Cannon has anything,
they have to double dip.
They're forced to double dip, and with no Forsaken Fortress warp in 1.6.1, that's a riskier maneuver.
I am curious to see if either runner goes to a dungeon before turning in Zunari, or if they both head to Windfall to clear out the overworld checks now.
I would expect them to go to Windfall because they don't want to go to DRC because there's no grapple yet, or Leaf, and that makes it a lot harder because there's only there's 3 checks there. One of them's a key,
and most likely another one of those is also a key.
Yeah, which can only give them access to another 3 checks, but that's assuming that they don't have both keys locked behind in basement, which they can't access because no grapple. And Tot G without a bow, as was mentioned earlier,
Earth Gods,
is
alright.
Garbage. I was about to say thanks for subscribing, Cubs Rule, and then I remembered you're an admin. At least on the Discord server, you're an admin. So it's like, wow, Cubs just subscribed to himself for the emotes. How bad is this Trez seed? It's actually pretty good so far. It's a little bit... This is a Trent seed. Oh, fetch. It's been a little Monka-esque because no bow or grapple or leaf in early checks.
No hookshot either, and bombs are behind hookshot.
Ooh, which means Forsaken Fortress ends it in logic, and it cannot hold the hookshot. Holy crap.
Oh gosh.
Thank you so much for the 6 tier 1 subs.
Scenari just had a chart. So yeah, it depends. So it's a dungeon play now. So DRC obviously has stuff in logic. Tower of the Gods would be interesting play, but that also can't have the hook shot, at least not in a lot of those checks.
That is
bombs
true.
Are required for that.
Winds is going now for this Forsaken Fortress.
Yeah.
Once again, this is slightly risky because if
Jay going to Dragon Roost.
If Puppet Ganon has nothing, like if it has a progress item, he's locked. And he cannot get back here without a super swim or sailing. From likely Tingle. Tingle would be the fastest island to sail from. Windfall's the fastest island to super swim from. But it's a risky super swim.
What he could do, providing that it doesn't have like something like the power bracelets, he could open the warp pot in Earth Temple.
Oh, that's actually another good play. Since he has Hammer, he can access that. So we'll have to see if he remembers that routing. Come on, Jay. Come on. Yeah, once again, thanks for the 6 gift subs. This isn't my stream or my channel, but
Dungeons are DRC, Tot G,
love this.
Forsaken Fortress, and Earth Temple. Flashing warning for those sensitive to that.
Yes.
Look away from the screen. We'll let you know when it's safe to do so.
And Tuba, the next time you need to remember which dungeons are which. On the tracker, if it has a Triforce piece, the dungeon is there. De-rusting still. Yeah, he's just like slathering his hands in WD-40. Just spraying it all over his controller. That's how he gets that really fluid movement.
I did that to a Rubik's Cube growing up, and just
that's not a good idea. Don't do that.
Yeah, that was not a good idea.
Ooh, Jay.
Oh,
Jay. No. So many glitches I'm used to watching. Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Wind Waker Randomizer is a different beast. Different beast completely. Wind's looking like he's going to get a very successful super swim. He is on the wrong side of Forsaken Fortress for the fast route, but he should be able to clip in pretty soon. He just needs to get out of camera lock to really make that movement a lot easier.
Trying to find the rocks there.
Oh, he got it, and then he lost it. Come on. Just spam Y. Spam Y. Come on, Winds. In my opinion, Jay didn't take the fastest route for the torches right there, but that's okay. Winds is going around the entire Forsaken Fortress, which
trying
is
to find those rocks. Oh, there he goes.
Let's see.
So we'll be able to clip in here.
I don't think Winds is familiar with different spots to clip into Forsaken Fortress by the looks of it, because you should be able to ESS in through the wall. And then there's a bunch of options to get to where he wants to go fast, but instead he's electing to just swim all the way around to the cliff. Morning, Bogey. OOT is 7 minutes with glitches? Yes. Yes, it is. In fact, you spin in circles. That's probably my favorite part of that speedrun, is you run around your hometown and then you spin in a circle. Winds, what are you doing? I'm so confused. He's gone literally halfway around.
Oh, there. He finally clipped in, though. Grapple hook in DRC, though.
That's a major move for Jay. With Super Swim Flickery. Luckily enough, for the randomizer, since
looks like
he's doing the jump slash. He's doing it.
Oh man.
Oh, Jay. He just lost 2+ minutes. Yeah. I think that Wins might need to review how to do Forsaken Fortress a little bit.
Jay getting in there is a little low on health, but luckily nothing too much hits hard in this dungeon.
Yeah. Before I lose my train of thought.
Yep.
Istan, I cannot pronounce your name, but you mentioned not liking super swims. With the recent update in the randomizer, it is actually no longer necessary to be a top racer and do super swims. It's highly useful, and you can save a decent amount of time still, but you're able to get top tier times without having to super swim. Thankfully, because they added a Forsaken Fortress warp. Small key.
That small key likes to hide there, doesn't it?
It really does.
So this is technically out of logic since he doesn't have the leaf or fire and ice arrows. So the game does want you at least have 2 bows or the leaf before coming here.
Dean? Yes. When Dean says something about super swimming, you know it's true. Dean is, in my opinion, Dean is known for super swimming. So it saves a minute or two, which...
Logic. We don't deal with logic here.
Oh
gosh. Speaking of...
Oh, that's massive.
Oh no.
That's massive.
That puts the rest of the dungeon in logic somehow.
It begs the question because if Wins goes to Tot G first over DRC, I don't think there's a way that he can win it. Unless Tot G is insanely loaded. Jay is so far ahead now with grapple and bow.
Yeah, no. Wins is basically, or Wins. Jay's able to full clear for the most part.
Estentia. Okay.
Estentia. There's leaf. There we go. Jay has, Dragon Roost is loaded. Oh my god. This was definitely the play. Holy cow. That's it. That's what he needs to full clear the rest of the dungeon, all of Tower of the Gods.
Yeah.
A lot of the upper jail checks and stuff from Forsaken Fortress.
See, and this is, I'm going to put in a little plug here. Yeah, he did just get Leaf Bogey.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
A lot of times we have the habit of trying to clear overworld before dungeons, just because we want to find the things we want for dungeons. This is not always the smartest play. As we just saw here, sometimes you want to double dip dungeons. In this case, you wanted to go to DRC right after Windfall. Tanjo is here. He's currently tracking Pogi.
I definitely think it was smart for the runners to clear the overworld with what they had before going into their first dungeons, but DRC definitely was the dungeon to go first.
Yes. Wins is now going to pick up a piece of the Triforce.
And a bottle. So we can save Grandma now.
Hey, everyday giant clam. What's up? What's the condition for winning? So what you need for winning is you need light arrows. So you need to find 3 progressive bows, along with the fully upgraded Master Sword. And because we play in race mode, you have to beat at least 4 dungeon bosses. And then you're able to go beat Ganon. Dwarf.
So there's the compass. There's our first dungeon item.
Hookshot grapple. Technically, you don't need those, but they are very helpful.
So hookshot still could be in DRC. There's one check it can't be in. It can't be in the Tingle chest here, but...
Bow, grapple, and leaf were in DRC.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
It's literally loaded. And a bottle. Yeah, and a bottle. Is Winds throwing for content? That would be kind of interesting.
Got the
I
ghost
doubt it,
ship
though.
shirt. Map and the chest in the bed. So Winds does not want to find the compass here because that will require a Phantom Ganon check.
Well, of course, technically we don't need it, but no one here is much of a sadist. True, true. Oh man, Winds just got caught by a floor master, guys.
Oh man, he probably did that on purpose.
darns.
I would do that by accident.
You do it on purpose. Hail car! You do it on purpose because it warps you straight to here, so you can get...
Master Sword! Oh my god!
What?
What's going on? What? Dragonverse was definitely the play. Oh my god! Oh man.
Jay's just over here having, like... Jay could be so worried, though, that maybe Winds also went to DRC.
Right,
But-
no.
I mean, this is insane.
There's the compass, so that does put Phantom Ganon in... that could have a progressive item there.
Yep,
Oh
that is
my god.
not what Winds wanted to see with that chest.
Oh no.
I don't even know what to say.
And we still have the dungeon map and the boss key that we haven't found yet.
Yeah. Winds is reading the logic poorly, in my opinion. I would agree with that as well. If he had Master Sword, I would empty bottle.
Bottle's also
okay.
in Forsaken Fortress. So that's good for Winds. Winds does need something here.
Yes, and he'll be able to open up the warp pot and come back from Earth Temple. Or, yeah, Earth Temple.
Right.
But that is still not what you want to see. How does one follow logic poorly? You check route. You route in checks that you don't know will exist. Ooh,
Alright.
Jay taking the super fast strat to get back into the
I love this.
mid-boss
You
ring.
just fly through the wall.
Oh no, he isn't going for that. He's going.
He's going. Yeah, he's going all the way over here. So we don't know what that one is yet. So
Winds would go to Forsaken Fortress because he had Hammer, and he was banking on Phantom Ganon having nothing. Which
Winds is going to
not
DRC
always
now,
what you
though.
think. He is, which is good for him. He is not taking the Stone Skip strat, which is slower, but
Consistent.
not as consistent. Okay.
So no idea what was there. We'll have to see if if it might have been the compass, but
If he pulls up his map, we'll be able to see.
right.
Monka S almost fell. Yeah.
But as long as he just enters the boss room area, we'll be able to see, since we'll see those two chests there on the mini map.
Ooh, aerial check. What does aerial give us? Treasure chart. Wow, everyone, that's
Oh, wow.
such a surprise.
All right, it was the compass. Mini boss was the compass there. We were seeing those checks.
Okay, and then we have left chest being map, and right chest is a treasure chart. Yay!
I mislabeled things.
Winds is behind by 12 minutes, maybe less. Yeah. Yeah. He could be behind by even more depending on Phantom Ganon has, since he has to double dip Forsaken Fortress, which out of all the double dips, is the one you want to do the least.
Oh my gosh. DRC was loaded. Oh my.
Yeah, Sizzy G, I agree with you on that. If you... Holy crap,
Glitchymon. Thanks for the raid. Welcome, Raiders.
Yeah,
Currently in,
with a party of 97.
what round is this?
This is round... We are in the losers semifinals of the Wind Waker Randomizer Season 3 tournament. This is game 1, and currently a 0-0. What year is this? 2020. Holy crap, we got dogs.
And I'm really happy about this raid now.
Oh man,
It's super exciting. I just want to reach my screen and pet them. It is
got
best.
some raiders flipping in. It is a best of 3. They're going to do back-to-back seeds, everyone. That's potential for like 7 to 8 hours of straight Wind Waker Randomizer.
Hope you guys are ready for the excitement, because it's already getting exciting.
Commentating. All games will be played today, yes. I know, at least for myself. Jay, no. Jay actually might die here. He's out.
Oh no. He's back against the wall. He couldn't reach higher.
Yeah, his back's literally against it. Game 1-0-0, 4-town. Thank you, Crane. I'm seeing a buffering screen for Wynn's stream. Are you seeing that as well, or is that just me?
I'm seeing that as well. I don't know what the... Hopefully it's just on our end.
I hope it's just on our end. Chat, are you seeing that? Win stream is down.
Oh no.
This is bad. Wins forfeit.
Oh no.
Trez, what's the ruling on this? Does this cause any problems? This is bad. He's offline.
I wonder if his whole internet crapped out.
Here, I'm leaving. We are figuring things out as we speak. He should be recording locally if he's in tournament settings, so it should be fine.
In the meantime, it does look like Jay's going to head back to Pog Print here.
All right, so he is indeed entirely offline. He's still in SRL, so...
So will the race stand, or are we going to have to reset?
That's a good question. I have no response to that right now, as we are on a 15-minute delay, so...
Oh,
this
right, yeah.
is really complicated, or actually really troublesome for that reason.
That's right, that was 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, we streamed that 15 minutes ago, which is horrible.
Do we have... If you're able to contact him, if he's recording locally, that works for verification, right? Or...
Yeah.
So we just have to hope that he's recording. Plays local to OBS. Oh man.
Yes, that's true then, but what I mean is, if he keeps up the delay, it would take 15 minutes for the stream to come back.
Oh. True.
Tejo got a hard job ahead of him.
Like, if he restarts the stream now, it would be gone for 15 minutes.
That is fair. Do you have direct contact with Wins? Are you able to...
Not yet.
Well, it looks like we're just going to watch a Jay highlight stream then. Duty calls. Thank you, Tanjo. Thank you.
The good news is, it was... so Wins wasn't Dragon Roost, so we do know what was in Dragon Roost. So... we just have to... So we'll just see if Wins does anything else after that, when hopefully he's able to come back. And Jay is going to do the Mother Child Super Swim down to Forsaken Fortress, it looks like. Grab a ferry on the way.
Oh, he just dropped off the SL channel as well, so... this doesn't look good.
Guessing that means we're going to have to reset. Assuming his internet gets back up. Assuming it is his internet. The seed was really good. ISP died or power cut out. Will be that actually is a good question by Tuba. Is this a game 1 reset or a game 1 forfeit, Trez?
If he's still... That's actually... Oh yeah, Wins just replied, my everything died, he said. So, that's not...
Oh, so like everything, not just the internet. Like you can't even like continue playing.
I don't know. But yeah, if he has a recording, he would obviously just keep going. This sounds like he doesn't have a recording anymore, so he'd probably not be able to verify his time. That would mean up to Jwiste. In theory, he'd be okay to just take the win in this case, but I'd obviously leave it to Jwiste. Oh my god. Okay. So, Wins forgot to lock his cat out of his room. And the cat came and, well,
Oh no.
stepped on his surge protector switch.
Oh gosh.
On the bright side, this does mean that we will continue later. Because it's not a massive like local power outage. It's just he got wrecked by cat.
The cat was actually getting moved. It's a shame that happened, but oh gosh, at least it's a lot easier to recover from for future races than power outage for sure.
Absolutely. Trez, I'm guessing then that you'll coordinate with Jay about if he'll take the forfeit. Okay.
In the meantime, we didn't really get the chance to explain this trick because we were reeling our heads over DRC at the same time. But so this is one of the super heavy RNG fights vanilla?
Yes, this is one of the worst fights RNG wise in the game for boss fights. There's only one category I think that actually fights the Helmarock King.
And I'm gonna guess it's glitchless.
I know glitchless actually has a frame perfect jump slash to hop over the spikes. It has to be frame per 0 categories. I was wrong. What about Hundo? You have to get a heart container from this, don't you? You just wouldn't fight a vanilla. Nobody does like this.
Wow. The Win says his cat is a mischievous devil, and he did it on purpose because Wins ignored him because he was racing.
Wow.
Oh gosh.
That sounds like it.
It sounds like a cat. It sounds like a cat, to be honest.
What a cat. Hundo can do storage too, surely? They can't, so they would skip the RNG aspect. So Hundo would just do this exact same strategy. However, Dean, you'd know this. Are they able to do this in Wind Waker HD, Hundo? That's what you just answered my question.
So
Cat was being a bro. Tuba. Cat's like, dude, you need a reset. Like, clear your head.
This is for your own good. Take the time to breathe. Refresh.
Since we are getting the ruling by everyone else, we still have another 10 minutes. Oh!
Alright, so we just decided to actually switch over, say, okay, this is game 1. Wins forfeit the game because says everything went out, and this will be thus game 1 for
Jay.
So we start with game 2.
Okay, and that means we have, what, a 15-minute break at least till game 2? Because we have to wait for Windstream.
So this means we will have a quick delay on the next game. I hope nobody goes anywhere. Sorry this happened, pretty much out of our control. A mischievous cat caused the outage, so gotta be back. And Nodin. In this case, we decided that's how we do it.
Well,
Jay does not need to finish it because it's a forfeit by.
Well, and usually he would have to. He would have to, but in this case, we just said, okay, this is not worth continuing over, and just agreed that Wins would give the first win to Jay. So, yeah, we're gonna go on a quick break. Be back, and yeah, it's sadly gonna be a little longer than 15 minutes, honestly. Just because we need to
Everything.
give them a new seed. They need to patch, and then from patching, they need to basically start again. So I imagine it will more be like 20 minutes. I'll let you know as soon as we. So please stay tuned. Please don't go anywhere. Tell your friends that we're still on, and catch you in a bit.
Well, this has been an exciting first race. We'll continue watching Jay all the way until he finishes, though.
All right.
Nobody does me like you, baby.
All right then, we're back, and before we actually start game number 2, let me quickly hand it over to our very own Crane here, right here, discount Jwiste, and let him say something that's really important to him and actually really great for the entirety of the Wind Waker Randomizer community. So Crane, go ahead, take it.
Hey everyone. So we've been noticing the past little while that there's been an influx of new runners, and especially with all this excitement with nearing the end of season 3, and we're hopefully going to be having the season sometime this fall is our best guess. A couple of us in the Wind Waker Randomizer community have decided to form a community project where we're going to try to document all of these like glitches and all these route things that you've been seeing in all these tournaments, and we're going to be showcasing off how you can do that. So, for example, if you're in this chat right now and you think, man, I'd love to do this, but I don't have the ability, I don't know where to look, that is what we're going to do for you, is we're going to give you that place to find these things. Our official launch date is, we're hoping for May 14th. That's when we're going to start posting videos. Now, there's a lot to cover. So, we're going to start off with a couple of things, and we're going to try to get our Go mode dungeons, some basic routing things, stuff like that taken care of first. And so for the more experienced of you in the community in this chat, if you want to DM me or VexCrate, we're currently looking out for some people to help us write some scripts for these videos. So feel free to hit up my DMs or Vex's DMs and we'll get you added onto this. We're hoping that by the end of the year, this is my hope, this is my personal hope, that we can have everything documented, and it will be really great. There's a lot of more long-term goals, especially regarding tournaments and stuff like this, but this is our first step, is making sure that we have a place that we can all share and learn from the knowledge that we all have as a community.
Awesome. I really fully support, like, people from the community itself coming up with stuff to like educate new runners or like really let them in.
Yeah,
and now I'm sorry. I now I really want to puke.
You really want to what?
Jwiste forgot to re-enable his game feed for the first 13 minutes of the race.
So now they have to restart.
So no, but so we will not have a game feed on Jay's side for the first 13 minutes.
Hey, I mean, it's a decent trade-off. We lost wins for 15. And so now we're going to lose Jay for 13, and we're just trading off the highlight. It's just a highlight reel.
Tracking's never been so easy.
Danjo's been sitting here like, I have to track 2 streams, and now it's like, I only have to track 1 stream and alternate between them. We can guesstimate what he's doing. Yeah, he's going to do the same usual first couple things, but man, 30 seconds till the race. It's going to be a Wins Requiem highlight reel for the first little bit.
Please remember to like tell people every once in a while so they know what's going on, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Jwiste stream should pop up around 13 minutes in. Yeah, sorry folks, out of our control. Like, we're running on a 15-minute delay, so that's nothing we can really influence. Yeah, best of luck.
Jwiste Cats is coming back. And because we were, Crane and I were very curious as to what was actually in Phantom Ganon's chest. So I am currently going through the seed, trying to get there. So apologies for any clicking, but I will be paying attention providing commentary once the stream starts up. But if you hear clicking in the background, I'll try and keep it low.
Yes, we're doing this for you, everyone.
I apologize. I could really benefit from that new runner strat stuff.
Yeah. In fact, speaking of that, I've already gotten a couple DMs from people talking about it and volunteering themselves for scripts, and so thank you for those who are in the chat. This is going to be a really, really fun thing. I'm really excited for it.
Lacar saying that looks like Jay's stream is still up. It's just the game capture that's off. Which, granted, for you guys, like all you'll be seeing is the game capture, but.
Okay, I had to refresh because I was not seeing the stream.
Oh. That might be a good idea.
But now I can see the stream. So we have Diamond Step early. And it's just a game capture. Okay. Synchronizing. Oh, man. Things are not going well. Jay is doing
Most likely
door
doing
cancel.
Diamond Step.
Jay is doing this entire seed with door cancel.
Wait, Jay's already in Hyrule. What? No.
He's on Phantom again. It's only been 2 minutes. This is a new world record. Sweet.
We got Triforce chart in
Worthless.
Diamond Step. Not quite the Pog Diamond Step as before.
Okay, I thought for some reason he got the jump slash chest before the other one. I was like, Wins, what are you doing? Mito skip, gonna check. Yep. I think that's an Ocarina of Time thing.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to assume that's what it is. Ooh, Force Pearl.
Alright. See
Could
if
be
that's-
interesting.
We don't know if Tower of the Gods is in play yet.
It's at least a mail check, so even if Tachi
Right.
isn't in, that's still
the pearl
nice.
thing, yes.
Any other pearls except for if you're Dean, because Dean's pearl for Dean, regardless of the seed, is perfect. Oh yeah, so just another reminder, it's been a little minute. Jay did not enable his game play capture until 13 minutes in, due to an unfortunate thing, so we will see it in about 10 minutes.
Also, it looks like there's no Forsaken Fortress and no Earth Temple.
No Forsaken Fortress is very good for wins.
Very.
I think the past couple races I've seen, it's not been a good thing for him. Harold's Dean's Pearl? Yes. So we have Dean the Machine. He is one of the best randomizer runners, in my opinion. He's in our top 10. And there's an item called Din's Pearl in the game, but we call it Dean's Pearl because Dean. Let's see what we're gonna get. Boomerang. That's actually a very nice check.
Because now we have Forsaken Fortress, or Forbidden Woods.
Yeah, Forbidden Woods is a lot easier with Boomerang, at least the boss fight. Because I'm not sure about you, Artemis, but have you ever tried to kill Calademos with bombs?
I have not, no. I've been very lucky in all the scenes that I've had to do Forbidden Woods. I've gotten the Boomerang at some point before doing the boss.
Yes, another reminder. Jay's stream will be up in about 9 minutes. He didn't start game capture until about 13 minutes into the run due to an unfortunate thing. So, although
So he is ready. He is going. Looks like he's currently at Cliff Plateau, judging by his tracker that's up.
Yeah. It's just an unfortunate thing that happens, but life is life.
So we'll
And
see
we'll
what's
see it
in
soon.
this stored chest here.
Yeah, so
One
he's
of the
doing
longest door cancels.
So he's doing an outset door cancel. He's going to be super swimming all the way to Forsaken Fortress. Although the randomizer has disabled cutscenes,
Iron
he's going
Boots
to
and
activate
Cliff
it
Plateau
anyway. And
Iron
then he's
Boots.
going to perform an actor unloaded barrier skip because he's Jay. Even though
Great, I thought barrier skip was banned in this tournament.
a barrier skip is banned. In fact, actor unloading isn't even possible in the American version because
So-
the patched memory leaks.
So that sounds like a double elimination.
It does sound like a double elimination, but it's Jay. I think he'll be fine.
As long as he has the hero's charm, it negates that, though.
True. And if he hurricane spins, he can't hurricane spin the barrier since, I mean, it's gone. But if he hurricane spins where the barrier should be, then he'll be fine. Okay, it looks like Iron Boots were in Cliff Plateau. We're not sure which chest.
It was in the bottom. It was in the bottom chest. He Winch did
chest?
check.
Okay.
Winch checked before before getting up to the top.
That's good.
Or
We like
before
that.
leaving the loading zone there. So we're not sure what's in the highest check there.
Oh man, he's on his way to Thieves Town. Insane skills. Piece of heart. Thank you, Tanjo. Yeah, this is actually Wind Waker Randomizer multi-world, but instead of another Wind Waker world, it's every other game in this year.
So that will be useful to see with Wind Temple and logic.
Very useful.
It's needed for the first check.
How close are you to Phantom Ganon?
I need to go back to Diamond Step because I can't do the Super Swim, and I keep failing Diamond Step early strats. When? Tell me again, Crane. When does that helpful guide stuff come out again?
The helpful guide stuff will be launching in May 14th. We will not be covering everything clearly at launch. There is a lot to cover, but I expect that we will have routes on a lot of that basic stuff probably by the month of July. Once again, there's a lot to cover.
So I'll be pretty good by July then.
Yeah.
So I'll let you know what's in the Phantom Band chest in July.
Perfect. That's a reasonable amount of time. It's still faster than my PB. For those of you who just popped into the stream, Jay didn't enable gameplay footage until 13 minutes in. It's just an unfortunate thing. Twilight Ocarina of Waker. Fetch. So in about 5.5 minutes, we'll start to see gameplay from Jay as well. Besides that, we can see his tracker, which is nice.
Yeah. We can see his tracker, so we know that when Jay is basically doing all the exact same checks in the same order that Wins is doing right now. So we won't be missing much.
I got stuck in the water dungeon. Now tell me what Zelda game that is. Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess's water dungeon sucks. I hate it. I hate it so much. Oh, Pictobox, it looks like, from Northern Fairy.
That was an insane read. Were you reading the tracker?
I was reading the tracker. Jay's tracker, in fact. It looks, though, that because we saw it from Jay first, that he is slightly ahead by a couple seconds. We have to assume that, though. Wand of Gamelon, how do you react? I'd say, like, holy crap, that's a weird randomizer, but Lakebed is good, changed my mind. Can't change crazy. Is it OOT Master Quest? Thankfully, no. Chat, you're gonna, like, kill me for saying this, but I've never beaten OOT all the way. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just can't bring myself to do it. Did you stop at Water Temple? No, I didn't stop at Water Temple. I think I stopped at Fire Temple. And then I haven't really played it in like a decade. I just need to pull out my 3DS from like ages ago and buy myself the 3DS version of it. I actually called that. Called Fire Temple, or... Like, there's a lot of things you can call. Actually, I didn't even get to that point. Because I was like 12. And that's when I decided that it was a dumb game and I'd play Wind... And here I am, still playing Wind Waker and not OOT, so I'm not sure if that says anything. I'm not sure if it says anything about it. Wind's stream will pop back up in 3 minutes. Get some pogs for that once it happens. Bold of you to trash OOT in a Legend of Zelda stream. It is bold of me. But I'm a Wind Waker randomizer commentator. I kind of have a bias.
Right, absolutely.
Dumb game, Crane says. Yes. Like, honestly, after Wind Waker, my next favorite game would be Breath of the Wild, but at this point, I'm not even sure if I can call Breath of the Wild in the same genre as the rest of the Zelda games, because it's completely different. Although, ironically, I can do the glitches in Wind Waker decently easy, which are frame perfect, but the Breath of the Wild glitches I can't do. Probably because I'd never do them, and I haven't practiced them, but Oh man, we're getting a drink from Winds during a cutscene.
Optimal hydration strats.
Yeah. Speedrunning hydration percent. Bring back dungeons in Breath of the Wild 2. We had dungeons. They're called Divine Beasts, and they still are annoying.
So it didn't look like Maggie had anything, correct?
Maggie had nothing, according to the trackers. Let's see. He's going to go for Tingle right now. Once again, for anyone who just popped in recently, Jay's stream, he forgot to start gameplay footage until 13 minutes in, so he'll be up in about a little over a minute. It was a clean Ivan. Oh no, Blondie hitting me with the Zelda, the ZSR Banhammer. Ooh! Grapple from Tingle. That's super good. And money.
Always good to have money. Maybe not quite that much.
Play OOT, one of us. I'll debate on it. I wonder if I have my backup copy on my computer.
There are over 100 dungeons at Breath of the Wild, you're right.
Oh, wow.
We're kind of the shrines as dungeons, I guess. The little mini dungeons.
Nope, I do not have a backup copy of Ocarina of Time. I do have Twilight Princess, though, which I'm sure Trez would be happy. Never beaten that one either. Double magic? Ooh!
We'll take it, we'll take it.
Totally legal backup copy. Actually, I do have a totally legal backup copy. My version of Wind Waker was the exact same disc that I had been playing on for over 14 years from my childhood.
I unfortunately lost that copy because it technically belonged to my brother, and he did not take care of things as growing up.
Hi, where's Jwiste? Jwiste should be up very soon. Very, very soon. Extra TP, huh? That would sell for a fortune right now. I just used my Cheshire charts. Jay's stream should be up very soon, from my understanding. He didn't start recording gameplay footage till about 13 minutes in. So, there we go!
Door cancels over. Like right outside of the door, too. That's hilarious. So, it looks like he's standing around right now. Looks like he's...
Yeah, he's probably setting up the gameplay footage.
Yeah.
And, holy crap, though. He's setting it up. And... That's insane how fast he's doing it. Because he's so far ahead of Winds right now. Like, insanely far. Because he's past Ivan, he's past Miss Marie. Like, that's really good timing. Like,
it doesn't look like we're missing any checks from him.
No, we're not at all.
Also, just as for clarity, I am right now at Phantom Ganon, so we'll find out shortly.
That is good. Chat, where was Bottle? I did not notice them getting Bottle. Ivan? Okay. Tanjo, my boy, coming in for me in this time of need. Monkey Island, best game ever made. I've never played Monkey Island, but I play a lot of Super Monkey Ball. Does that count? Hey, getting onto the windmill, it is pretty bad. We have a yes from one person and a no from Trez. Ooh. That was clean by Jay. No, no, no. Trez is not enjoying Super. 1 and 2 are the best.
And Miss Marie didn't have anything, right?
Say that again and I will dish out bans. You can't ban a commentator. I mean, you probably can, but please don't.
Right. not right now. Right before I reveal what Phantom Ganon chest is.
Artemis, it looks like you're going to be doing this alone. Best of luck.
All right, looks like it was just bait. All it was all-purpose bait. Now we can rest easy now.
Okay, Mila had power bracelets, very important, because it allows them to do paw print without bombs. Besides that, it serves no purpose. Yeah, there's a couple fairy checks, but if they find bombs, super... Ooh, Wynn's not doing well with getting onto the windmill.
I love Pictobox behind Pictobox. It's always my favorite.
Oh, it's really great when you door cancel.
Oh, I can imagine, yeah.
You door cancel, you get the Pictobox, then you have to leave, talk to Lenzo, and then go back because you can't get the picture without talking to him first.
That's really funny.
You can? Oh, I guess I was wrong. That's not.
I mean, they are there. They just don't. You don't get the dialogue, I don't think.
Oh, that's actually more optimal. And this is why even I need the community project. Because we're all learning together. Wynn's is not doing good with the windmill. Wynn's and the windmill are not friends. Wynn's windmill cannot... Oh man, I can't make a really good joke off that, unfortunately, chat. Ooh, bitrate drop. Wynn's mill? Ooh, see, Dean coming at it. Dean's doing it right. Skull hammer.
Alright, we'll take it.
The windmill will not invite Wynn to his birthday party. Can't win them all. See, chat is so much better at these jokes than me.
Yeah, no, I'm off my game. Trying to do
for real.
Trying to do get Phantom Ganon chest so we could like rest easy. And I was taking a lot of my thought processing.
So Jay is not electing to take a super swim route. Because he could super swim right now to Western Ferry, which would get it out of the way. But looks like he is not going to take that, and he's instead going to go to Pog Print and check all the checks there, which is smart. It's 5 checks right there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So Jay's execution is going really nicely right at the moment, looks like.
Hurricane spin.
Awesome, solid. Glad to see that back. Unfortunately, now we don't have Jahala. Set like Pepe hands there.
Pepe hands.
Pepe hands is so bad. But so all we need now is the hero charms, and we'll be set.
Yes, Pogo. You said my name. What do you need? We have very, very good timing coming out. Okay, this is pretty much near optimal in terms of timing and routing.
I know, because like now it's like where it starts like the fact that like it was empty the entire time, but same exact checks as wins. It was super easy to follow. Thankfully, we can literally see the tracker over on our end.
Huey pair, so that's kind of worthless.
So, wait, what do you call it?
I call it a Huey pair.
Huey? Like one of the Huey, Dewey, and Louie?
Yeah, so like the H and the Y make a blah.
I've always called it a Hioi pair.
Chat, who's right?
What do you call it, chat?
Hioi pair.
Hioi?
Oi. No Pog print.
No, but we're gonna need a lot of stuff, a lot of different things. We're
Definitely
getting all the different things.
Wow.
Add a chart. Gotta have the chart.
Hioi pair.
No. Hioi pair. So it sounds like nobody knows how to actually say that.
Hoi pair. I would say Mel and the Reign of Castamere has the one closest to what I would say correct, because it's mine. I call it George to be 100% Ron. We got top tier high brain plays coming out here.
I was say, like, I thought Jwiste already got the
He might have forgotten to mark it on his
yeah.
tracker.
I pronounce it. Word.
Wow, that's some big brain plays. Like, just massive 5-head.
It is worth noting, they can check the first check in Wind Temple.
They probably won't.
Absolutely, I would have no reason to do that.
If they had hookshot, I'd recommend it because they could route an entire dungeon, with the exception of one room. But no one else is going to do it.
That's right. I forgot that you figured out Leafless Wind Temple.
It's obviously pronounced how Ariel says it. Oi! I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm so bad. That's what happens when you get a person whose voice is like this, trying to copy like a voice clip from an 8-year-old girl.
Yeah, like, so I sang in choir, but I was bass, but then like when I actually like went up against actual bass voices, I'm like, how am I not singing tenor? Oh, yeah, we got the hero's chart. Let's
and he's
go.
not resetting out of it. He's keeping it.
Good.
Good guy, Jay. Good guy, Jay.
It's like
Morgan Freeman voicing an anime character. Then I was like, Morai Shinderu. I can't speak Japanese either. Chat, why do you do this to me?
Is he going to Bomb Island?
The Bomb Island's loaded. It's good. That's a good play. It's feeling like it's probably going to be head to DRC again. Ooh, the equip from Jay. Jay being smart.
Or might. Oh, he might do Bomb Island into Thorn with the Skullhammer.
Yeah, that's probably that's pretty much optimal planning. Heyo, Gymnast doing commentary. Why, yes. Jay was going for the 2-0 beatdown. I mean, the cat gave him the assist, but how's the seed been so far? Seed has been very good. Runners have been following pretty much the exact same route, and because
Jay
of this,
has a slight lead, but
yeah, Jay is like pulling out some near perfect execution on everything. It's been astounding to watch. Like, if I could do this, I could maybe get like an actually decent time for once. He's warmed up. Wins electing to keep it as well. You should have seen the first 13 minutes. Yeah, 13 minutes was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
I mean, it was like, I couldn't see anything. He was going so fast.
It was like a one-track mind from the runners. They were so in sync, it looked like it was just one footage. Oh, Jay, falling off there.
Answered was, oh dear, Tanjo. Oh dear. I'm not gonna lie, I am enjoying watching both of these runners so far that I really want there to be a game 3. But if Jay keeps this up, it's not even a question of a game 3.
I want to see a game 3 because I feel bad for the cat. Like that is not how you want to leave the tournament.
I do also feel really bad for Wins with the cat. For those of you who did not see game 1, Wins' cat turned off his computer and caused him to forfeit the match.
Moblin's letter, that could be useful.
Definitely could be. Still no delivery bag, but
it's because the delivery bag is in the angular.
Looks like Wins is electing to go to Western Ferry first. We'll see if he goes to Bomb Island at all. For those of you who are not familiar with Wins as a runner, strongly dislikes Bomb Island and will push it off as much as he can.
So we got 2 of the Skullhammer fairies here coming up.
Yeah, we'll see which one's the right one. Yeah, I know, Tanjo, and how many times has listening to me to tell you to do been the right play? The answer is far too many. I push off plane as much as possible. Yeah, Dean.
So Western had Earth God's Lyric, not useful in this seed, unfortunately. You know, it would be really funny if this had Wind God's Aria.
It would. That would be like a very beautiful contrast. As for those who saying that they're pushing off playing as much as possible, I could make a really sarcastic joke at Dean, but then he would just bring up that he beats me by like 40 minutes in every race. So we don't worry about that. Garbage fairy. It's no wonder I lost. See, Dean, that was the joke I wanted to make, but it felt a little rude. A little rude.
So we're still missing the hook shot to put Tower of the Gods in logic. Granted, we're obviously missing all the other pearls, but for where the game wants them to head.
Wynn's electing to go do Bomb Island right now. We're going to see Jay going over
the same checks in different order. Yeah, so Jay's going over doing Western Fairy. Looks like he's going to grab a fairy there and go save Grandma. Oh no, you're at the Skullhammer. Maybe not.
Yeah.
It looked. I saw the bottle and I was like, oh wow, we're going to see Grandma.
Tanner's trying to talk a big game, but he knows. Oh man.
It was loaded before. It can be again. True, but Wins didn't know it was loaded.
It's the exact same likelihood of being loaded. Let's see. Now, Dean, you would know here, but I would guess that if you were playing, you would have done a super swim from Windfall to Western with a save at Windfall so you could reset if it was empty. That's what I feel like you would do.
So it is possible Jay could just reset out here since he does have the save over at Thorn Fairy.
You missed first game. Who won that? So Jack, Jay won it by Wins' cat turning off his computer. But that being said, DRC was completely loaded and Wins had not gone there. He had just started by the time Jay was leaving, which put Jay at a significant advantage. So, and I am of the opinion that if it had continued as such, Wins would have lost.
It would have
but we'll never know.
It would have been a very strong. It would have been Jay's game to lose. Oh, Wins. Oh, that looks like it was like going to stay right there.
Luckily enough, Deku Tree Sprout watering is not a check in the tournament settings. It is considered a lawn side quest, which is disabled because we don't like to play those.
Not unless we're like going crazy.
Yeah.
So Jay is electing to go to DRC, hoping to see the same amount of success as before.
Oh, Jay.
I do that all the time.
No, don't save and quit, Jay. Jay, if you save and quit. Yeah, the 100% rando race, actually, Jack, is what got me into the randomizer. I watched that as well. That's because Orca doesn't have anything. Oh, Jay did. I guess he reset out fast enough that it didn't save the flag?
I think it only saves the flag of the that other one rock being blown, like being gone.
That's really good for Jay. But yeah, Jack, Orca 500 hit will never have a problem item.
Not in these settings. Or is it never? Is that like if we had like miscellaneous? Is that under miscellaneous or is that like under something else?
The 500 check?
Yeah.
It's not even in like Lago does not even randomize it. He doesn't consider it.
Fair enough. That's probably for the best.
There is actually quite a few checks that Lago has decided to not put in the randomizer. There are multiple, like if you place certain statue things on the pedestals in Windfall, if you place like 5 windmills on the top of the bridge, that's a check. You get 20 rubies from it in the game. And it's like a whole bunch of different things. But Lago's like, no one knows this, so I'm not going to put it in.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah, I only knew it was a thing because we had a discussion on it in the randomizer. like the OG Randomizer Discord, and he's like, yeah, there's like all of these checks. In a nice way. There's also potentially
because like I knew there's like one of the NPCs wants you to place what, like 15 flowers around the town.
Yes, that is in the lawn side quests.
So I knew
No,
there.
it's not 15. It's a couple others.
Oh, Jay. Was he doing that to get rid of the storage there?
No,
Or
he already
just
got
messed that
rid of the storage. He
just-
must have just messed it up.
Jay wants the game 3 as well.
Yeah.
When's electing to save Grandma, it looks like. He did pick up a fairy over at Thorn Fairy.
This could be the play right here, in all honesty. Jay will likely do a similar jump slash thing. You could add those checks in an extra category called You Probably Never Heard of It. Probably.
You heard about you learned about these checks for the purpose of this setting.
You only know about it.
It's a long category.
Yeah, I would hate to do those. Hate to do them. Oh, that shoe almost got him. I play rando for the tournament setting. Same. I follow enough other things that I know a lot of the other checks, but... Okay, how do you cancel the lava platform cutscene in DRC? How you do it is you're going to... Ooh, Jay. I do not understand that. Yeah, you can either use camera placement, or if you crouch and drop the pot onto lava, it will actually cancel automatically if you're in the crouch.
See what Grandma has.
Grandma gives us rubies.
Alright. Could be useful.
Yeah, no problem, Tanjo. Crouch doesn't matter, just has to be on the edge. Oh, I didn't know that. Thanks, David.
Existed before the days of email.
Got another small key.
And another bottle.
Bottle leading to bottle percent. How fitting.
So unfortunately, Grandma was not super helpful, but he does have soup now, so always helpful.
You just crouch because that's how you drop a pot. Oh. Wow. Dean with the big brain plays. Ooh. Ooh, that was a solid
camera angle.
Solid selfie.
Wynn's also starting up DRC, so.
Yep. So far, it's looking as if though doing Grandma later was the right play for Jay. But that does mean that wins will have double damage going into this, which is very important because double damage with Hero Sword is a power play.
It's like the Master Sword.
That actually is exactly what it does. Same amount of damage. How is Jay forgetting that he doesn't have bombs?
I mean, he did have bombs at this point in the first game, so it's easy enough to get those confused at this point.
Oh yeah, Earth Temple and Wind Temple with a hero. Ooh, Jay.
Ooh.
Jay,
so,
no, not like
here's
this.
how we'll see if we'll like to see the small key skip here.
I'm going to assume if we don't see the small key in one of the first chests, we will do it.
Well, he is saving that other chest, it looks like, so.
Note to self, don't play 3 tournament races in one day. Yeah, Wind Temple in general is...
Alright, yeah, here we go.
Not
small
fun.
Keys. And yeah, thank you for that. I didn't realize how easy small key skip was on this.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm like, oh, man, I'm going to have to memorize where I have to walk along the wall? No, you just walk straight.
Yeah.
What the heck?
The only thing you want to keep note of is if you go too high, you'll actually go out of the collision and you'll just die. And if you go too low, you can slide off because it gets too steep, even with chest storage.
Gotcha.
But for the most part, you just send it. Like Jay actually took a risk right there. If he had continued falling, it looks as if though he likely would have
avoided, or at least fallen through the gaps.
Yeah. No, yeah, he would have fallen through the gaps in the thing.
So it looks like it was just all those
Stay
sparkles
as
look
low
like
as
a
possible, yeah.
heart container or something.
It was a piece of heart. And Rat Room had the other key. So
yeah.
Small key was not necessary. Another piece of heart. Definitely, game does not want us to die.
I always appreciate that.
We'll see if Wins elects to grab the other chest, as opposed to the same chest that Jay grabbed. Because
He'll save some
if he
time
does, then
over
he
that.
won't be doing it. Yeah, he doesn't have to deal with storage. He doesn't have to deal with any of the chest storage routing time. So it's just a solid play. Many pot room.
I got confused because it looked like Winch was also in that room, just where he was. I'm like, wait, how did he
Yeah.
get there?
Wins is about half a dungeon behind, right?
Granted, he did go save Grandma, which ultimately led to another bottle.
He did. If Jay can manage to find Leaf before going to save Grandma, that is a better play for him. It'd be the best if he could get Leaf plus fire and ice arrows, because then you have the option to outset. Do you do outset fairy, Grandma, super swim to Needle Rock?
More hearts.
So far, so good. More keys.
We like keys. We don't like keys.
Yeah, that is true. Keys are slightly more problematic. Oh, Jay, no.
Oh no.
Jay, analog
Sometimes,
sticking
like,
neutral. Repeat after
Sometimes
me.
Link just wants to like jump.
Yeah. Just pick up the rocks, Pepe hands. Oh, shoot. You're
He
right.
does that, yeah.
It would be smart for him. Actually, this would be what's optimal. You pick up the bomb flower, you throw it at one rock, and then you pick up the other one. If you time it right, I think you can get the cutscene skip. Keys sanity.
That is a setting. To.
No, Keys sanity.
Oh, keys sanity? Like what? The keys can drop items?
No, I think it's just a bunch of keys. That is currently being discussed. An enemy randomizer is in the work for The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. There's just some problems that Lago is ironing out.
Oh, like keys are in a chest.
And actually, there is a very funny thing, in my opinion, that happened because of the enemy randomizer, which is Magtails follow the collision of something. It's kind of like an area box of the room. And if a Magtail spawned on a platform, it would randomly just start climbing up the air. Because the platform has its own little room collision.
I did have, I'll have to see if I can find that. I might have clipped it or something. But no, I was playing, I had like Magtails like in the spot where you hop past it with the chest, with a jar of water to go back up.
Yeah.
I had the Magtail just climb in the air. I'm like, what?
Magtails are broken. Magtails fly in your first tournament race. Yeah, Magtails are messed up. Play as Keyswen. That would be a very interesting model. It's kind of like Man-Bat from Batman.
The question is, do other keys ignore you when you're in that model? Because that would be worth it. Kind of like the Goomba
I have
suit.
no problem with keys. I just like pull out my boomerang and start spamming L target and boomerang. Same. Just alternate between the two, and Link kind of kills all of them.
Yeah, but you have to be careful in Phantom Ganon. Puppet Ganon, sorry, because sometimes the boomerang goes for a ride during that.
Actually, here's a tip for that.
Oh,
If
please
your
tell me.
Pull out your sword and swing.
Really?
It
The
can't-
boomerang just comes back?
Yep.
That's so much helpful. Oh my gosh.
I found this out on accident, and I've been using it ever since. Useful tips and tricks with Crane. Dragon Roost Cavern, big key. Also,
So
chat, I will be back as I need to use the bathroom.
Okay.
Apologies.
So hello. So, yep. Hi. The final boss's keys. So Jay's currently finishing up discount tricks from Discount Gym. But hello. So Wins is currently just going to the dungeon. We're just seeing what's Jay. Oh, he's going back in the pot. Okay. So there's still. What is Jay doing? Oh, I've never seen that before. I think he's trying to get up onto the platform where down to the big key chest is. What? 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 Oh my god! That's so cool! Oh my god! That is a sick ass skip! Oh my god! Poor Crane! Poor Crane! Oh my god! Oh my god! I'm like just reeling from that. Oh my god!
Hello.
You missed the best thing.
Oh, he did the. Oh, he did that skip?
Yeah, the like landed on the hook shot.
Yeah.
Thing. I've never saw that.
You can find that one documented on ZeldaSpeedRuns.com. Little shout out to the people hosting this under the Dragon Roost section.
The leaf? Got the leaf again? That was so cool.
Let's see, did I miss anything else? From the tracker, it doesn't look like I did.
No, just Wynn's going through the dungeon. And, Jay pulling out that trick.
Epic gamer skip. Nice. Poor Crane. Yeah, I already know all about it. Oof. Yeah. You see, Jack, I have spent a lot of time watching a lot of things, and
you
is
have been in
very
the process
cool.
of like doing all the documentation stuff, so
Yeah, for the most part. Before I started doing the randomizer, I pretty much read up the entire ZSR like page on everything for Wind Waker because I was originally interested in any %. But then I realized that I did not have the skills to do any % at the moment, and the randomizer would give me a perfect place to practice.
fair enough.
So that's where I started to learn an insane amount about the game. And then I've just been following the wiki for it. Not the wiki, the vanilla Discord quite closely.
So there are still 2 tingle chests, and unfortunately, they could be useful.
Mm-hmm. Very likely what we'll see happen is Jay will try to find bombs somewhere in the
Overworld, head into Forbidden Woods, and use the warp chest. Oh, we might get to see that skip again then. Oh no, he does have leave, so.
No. He is electing to not go for the skip. Ooh, that's unfortunate.
Did he
Flipping
glitch
off
through the
his-
floor?
No, he only cut 2 of the ropes out of the 3, and that makes you fall off the platform. He then flipped off his webcam.
No, I saw that.
And he got pushed straight back up. The game is not happy that he flipped off the game. You don't... The game will punish you for that. It's like when you slap your car and then the engine fails. The car, you respect the game. He will be forced to do an outset double dip, which is very good for Jay. That puts Jay even further ahead.
Oh, because
Although I wouldn't say Jay's DRC was the cleanest. Definitely not as clean as the very first part.
No,
so.
there wasn't the amount of items as there was in the first part. Ooh.
For anyone watching, I am of the opinion that using Boomerang here is the faster way to do Goma, as it will automatically target the eye, bring it down, and do a thing of damage. Another fun fact, I hope you all are loving learning about this with me, because I
absolutely am.
If you shoot Goma, while Goma's at this stage, with a light arrow, she will heal for a unit of health. And if you shoot her with 118 light arrows, her health will overflow internally in the game and she'll die. So you can kill her by healing her.
Oh, so it's kind of like the Gandhi glitch. A feature,
yeah.
I guess?
Yeah, from Civilization, yeah. That one's an underflow, where in this case it's an overflow.
Gotcha. So,
how do you get 118 light arrows?
Yeah,
you would hack the game.
Oh, gotcha. So I take it there's no arrow refills in this room.
There are 0 arrow refills in this room. You can find a video on it where someone was using the Japanese version and just gave themselves infinite arrows. And a lot of time, because you shoot Goma, Goma has to go through the damage animation, you have to wait for all the invincibility finish, and then you shoot her again 118 times.
So it's a lot faster to just not.
Yeah, no, it's only useful for the meme. You only want to know it for the meme.
Fair enough.
Does the healing overflow the health bar if you have Hero's Charm? Yes, actually, I believe.
Oh, that's hilarious.
You arrow dupe like you soup dupe? Unfortunately not, because arrows are stored alongside the bow ID. The reason soup dupe works is so you have soup on the button, and on the same input frame, you pause. And so the game reads that you are going to drink soup, so it queues that up, but then you swap it out for a different item. And so it double checks that soup is in that and says, well, I can't put soup from 2 to 1 or 1 to 0. So it just gives it to you anyway.
And we appreciate that.
We do. You can actually do a similar thing to get infinite bombs.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, you pull out Tingle Tuner, you queue up Tingle Tuner, and at the same point in time, you swap Tingle Tuner out for Bomb. Why is Jim doing commentary? Because I can. And you can get infinite bombs this way. It was used, I think it was used in the old Any percent to do zombie hovers.
I'm learning so much.
Yep. If you are in... I've only used it once in the randomizer, which is I was in Calademos, killing it with bombs, and I ran out of bombs, and so I had to start doing that. It's the worst. I hated it. I hated every moment of it. Now any percent world record did PG skip? Yeah. Any percent is insane. At least it's like a lot easier on HD. Crane just admitted he's Jim. Yeah, you're right, Melon. You got me. Gosh dang it.
So, the Great Fairy was just a piece of heart, so if Wind elects to not come back to Outset, that he could save some time.
Wind's using the hook shot? I want to admit, I've never seen that. But it is better than grapple still, in my opinion. Because I've noticed a lot of problems, ironically, with grapple being the item you're supposed to use, being the worst item for it.
Oh, we got a...
Oh man, Trez has been summoned. It's 50,000 channel points. Trez has been summoned. Like kazoos start playing in the background.
Oh boy.
Does he bless us or curse us? A little bit of both sometimes.
Megalovadia Kazoo starts playing.
Unfortunately, I do not have a kazoo with me. Bob is not in this commentary. So unless Trez wishes to solo, there is no kazoo. Oh yeah.
Where's my kazoo? I know I have one around here. It's fine.
I have a trombone mouthpiece. I can kind of kazoo with that.
I have boom whackers.
But it's not the same.
Wait, are you a trombone player?
I am a trombone player.
Okay, so here. I got my trumpet at the ready.
Oh,
So
you're
what?
kidding me? Do you want me to pull up my trombone?
What are we playing?
I don't know.
What are we playing?
I
I haven't played my trombone since Corona.
Wait, let me check. Can I get like the Great C from the Wind Waker? Can I get like a sheet music up?
Oh, fetch.
I have piano sheet music for this. I have a piano I can plug into. I have a piano I can plug into this.
Muse score. Holy crap! Oh, I just
got it. I got it.
Yeah. Let me pull up my trombone, I guess.
That's gonna be so rough. That's gonna be so rough to like get it in time for us.
The most value.
Also, am I playing like? Is this in? So I'm going. Yeah, I'm going one note higher. Oh boy!
You need to go a whole step up. Yeah.
Yeah. I go a whole step up. So
Just don't do the half step up because then it won't sound right.
no, I go a full step up, which will put me in E major, which is
It's
awful.
not terrible.
It's not great either, but
No, you're right. No, absolutely. I'm more piano background, so like, I can do trombone and trumpet. I just haven't played either in ages, and you do not want to hear that on stream.
Oh, I haven't played this in forever either, but I mean, Trez was...
Wait, you guys probably have a lot more experience on the instruments than I would.
wait. Let me actually. This is actually gonna go rough. I can't just up by like. Oh boy.
Here, I can send you the exact same score I am reading from.
Yeah, you got the Muse score up, right?
Yeah, the Muse score, the one by
Paul Backus.
So what the runners are currently doing?
No, I have
they're storing the
Pyridot.
chests down at the bottom of this room.
Wait, what?
Climb up the walls.
Yeah.
It's a lot faster than using the Boca bulbs to kind of propel themselves
this
upwards.
one.
So unfortunately, we don't know what's in.
Trombone solo. Oh god. Wait. That should.
Shouldn't be too hard to transpose.
That's. Yeah, I got it. So I gotta go full up. Full up.
Yeah, up a whole step.
The issue is that we actually need to get this on time. So
Yeah, let's see, 140.
I'd suggest so I suggest you actually, since I'm the issue, there's another issue. Like I'm not, holy shit, no, we can't make this happen, sadly, because I'm
Why
not
not?
playing I'm not on the that's actually outputting the stream. So not only are you on a delay for me, I am also on a delay for the stream. So
Oh. Wait, but aren't you in the same Discord call as us?
yes,
Ooh,
but
bombs.
yeah, but I'm not outputting the game audio. Okay, so
It looks like the audience doesn't care, they just want to do it.
okay, wait. So if I get a metronome running, we should be okay, right?
Well, what would happen if I'm the one
Sure.
keeping it? Because I'm on a delay for both of you, correct?
Yeah. If you go,
So if I'm keeping the metronome.
if you
The bigger
get,
problem for me is that I have not... This is going to be absolute garbage, but chat demands it.
Give me a second. I'm pulling up my music software so I can keep an accurate tempo.
also, oh god, give me a second to like pitch my note.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly mute myself to warm up everyone.
I did point out the bombs. So, yeah, while they're warming up and everything, we did the stored chest was a small key, so we got Din's Pearl from the Morph Pit. So we have found Dean's Pearl. I did correct myself, Dean. I'm sorry. Just a shard. Nothing useful. What else we got? Some money! Tuba, I'm gonna guess that you play the cello? I actually might be able to join in with piano, honestly.
Holy shit, that's gonna be awful.
Yeah, Trez, did you find an easier one?
No, it's not. It's not. Do you think it's hard?
The only reason it's hard is I haven't played in so long that F sharp in the lower part is actually too low for me now because it's a pedal tone, and so I can't seem to hit it.
Yeah, I have the same issue. Like, I haven't touched it in like 5 weeks, and it's rough.
It looks like if we skip that introductory thing, the ba 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 ba.
Wait, give me a second.
You're doing the great C theme. Right?
Yeah, I can send you the exact same score.
Because I have a piano book of Zelda music here.
Wait. If I have a better suggestion. If we actually pick the one that I have, that's not a solo, but actually a duet.
Oh, send it to me.
So that's the one.
Yeah, we know we found bombs. We don't care.
Delivery bag, though.
Nice delivery rock, yeah.
Okay.
So if you'd actually go with bop. Wait, what is it? Wait, you get bop. Well, what the fuck? How is this?
Are we looking at the same thing? Because I'm seeing a piano.
Yeah, and I'm like, I was considering like giving you the top line of like the bass line.
The top line of the... Okay, I could do that.
Bop.
That F sharp is still going to suck, but...
Mini boss does have the cabana deed.
Wait, let's just skip the intro.
Skip the intro, go to the...
Yeah, let's just...
So I'll just do this, I guess.
It's 140.
140, oh shoot.
This is going to be garbage.
Yeah, it's gonna be absolute. Is it actually weird that I'm actually considering like actually hooking up my mic, my proper mic?
I wouldn't worry about this. We probably need to hurry this up so we can get back to commentary.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, count us off.
Wait, I have one issue that I need to worry about.
Oh, never mind.
I need actually just because I can't hear stuff otherwise.
Let me know when you want me to count off.
I'm probably gonna mute Trez for this, just so that the audio desync doesn't
influence you.
Mess me up. So I'll just have the straight metronome.
I do percussion, so don't worry too much.
Okay. I'm ready when he's ready. We'll just need you to count off the.
Yeah, I'll do a bar of rice, like 1, 2, 3, 4. In.
Go. Okay.
Do you guys hear me?
We heard a lot of feedback first.
I'm sorry.
That was a nice pedal tone, though.
I'm so sorry.
No, wait, that's an F sharp, so that should be.
I'm so. But now I have.
Okay.
But now I actually.
Feedback.
But now I actually have.
Okay. Did you give us a bar of 4 already?
I did
Like,
not.
is he-
No,
Is he going?
no. The Mike was giving some feedback, so we were fixing
Okay.
that.
All right.
That sounds like the Mario thing.
All right, Trez, I'm gonna count you guys off then.
Wow, this is awful. Why do we?
Trez, I'll count.
Wait.
I'll-
Question. Great.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Crane can't hear you.
Can't hear me.
No, he muted you, so the desync wasn't affecting him.
Okay. Yeah, I should.
All right, I'll give you guys a measure of nothing, and then you're in. So here's the tempo. 1, 2, 3, go.
Scroll down.
All right, I think.
Should be plenty.
It was all good until I needed, like, it went past the page.
Yes. Same here.
I was like, I can't read it.
I actually went off the page.
Oh, that was beautiful. So
Okay.
that worked pretty well with like actually being counted it in, because then you guys didn't have the desync issue.
I think so. I didn't hear it.
I mean, it sounded interesting to my ears, let me tell you.
Did?
Well, because I had the desync issues.
Wait, you shouldn't have.
a clip of that and
Now,
Well, only because I'm in the Discord call with you guys.
oh yeah, no, you still shouldn't be like.
I mean, it sounded pretty good, but like, I was off from what I was doing.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah,
that's just
okay,
so
yeah,
locked in the
yeah,
first
you are.
bar.
But it was actually fine for me. Like I stayed on.
Yeah, like I just had to ignore you guys, like while like keeping tempo.
All right, let's check out this. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm curious to see what this was. The new Symphony of the Goddess.
just gonna put my trombone away before any other bad
this is awful. Oh God.
$10 says it's my fault, but
And my mic is so not holding.
That was a lot of fun. So
It
back to
was.
back to it. Both of them are at the double modular room, about ready to go into Caledon's. Forbidden Woods didn't have a whole lot. There was the delivery bag, but that's been about it. Delivery bag, and sorry, Dean's Pearl was here as well.
bombs that had bombs. We cannot forget the bombs. Chat does
You're right.
not
No,
like it when we
you're
forget.
right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. So who was that did that summon? Because that was an excellent use of the summon.
Let's scroll up through chat.
Shadow?
I can no longer scroll up high enough through chat to see. It was Shadow? Okay. Wins is ahead if he doesn't go back to outset. That is correct. Actually, it looks like they can... If Jay can get a 1 cycle, which it looks like, yeah, he's going to do it. So they're about synced, assuming... I didn't see if Wynn's full cleared Forbidden Woods because I was busy playing my trombone.
It looked
So-
like, yeah, no, they both did all the checks from what I saw. Tanjo
So-
might tell me otherwise, but
Unfortunately, that means Jay is slowing down, it seems. Well, at the
well, Wins did enter the temple first, but Wins hasn't done outset fairy, so
yes. So you really need to clear the request queue. let's not focus on that. Yeah, I was about to say, the only way that Winds could catch up to Jay with the speed Jay was going at was due to some...
So, interesting play here. Jay's heading back to DRC, it looks like.
This is a very smart play. This will clear up DRC completely, and if, let's say theoretically, DRC has fire and ice arrows in it, which is possible. It's the randomizer.
Well, they don't have. They don't even have a bow yet.
Yeah, so it would have to have two progressive bows.
We do have the bomb letter here. Mirror shield on bomb letter and angular. Angular is in logic.
Ooh, angular. Cool.
And rupee from Orca.
Let's see. Okay,
So
it looks like
what
Winds
is-
is going to follow the same thing.
Okay. I don't know where Wind's going at the moment. Winds might be going to
Oh, he's
Cabana.
going to angular.
Oh, is he? Oh, yeah, no, he's going south.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we will see what's in the remaining checks here at Tower of the Gods. Not Tower of the Gods, Dragon Roost Cavern. There's no dungeon items, unfortunately.
I mean, it's fortunately, but I mean, if it's something good, then that puts Jay once again at a significant advantage. That does not, though.
Oh. Maybe it was just RNG manipulation from Jay.
Yeah. Totally RNG manipulation. That's why you wanted to get...
He's just able to fall versus kind of traverse across the slow leaf route there. Winds is doing the fast angular strats here.
See, I don't know how he gets the positioning right for that, because whenever I try to do it like that, I die. Because I get crushed. Like, I have to literally have my foot in your...
Bottle. So we're getting closer to bottle percent here. So unfortunately, nothing was really in. So bottle percent. I mean, that's definitely helpful.
It's a power play.
But should Winds elect to not go back, he won't be missing a whole lot except the moral victory. Oh no, get reset out. Oh, come on. Angular does have a bow though.
That is really good. That is really good for Winds. In before game 3.
Please. Because Jay's not going to angular just yet. Jay also doesn't have the mirror shield marked on his... Oh, he hasn't checked the mail yet. There's the mirror shield for Jay.
Apologies, I was getting something settled.
Oh no, you're good.
Hopefully, if we do a game 3, I won't have to use my trombone. That was a pain. Imagine getting a shield sent to you in the mail. Imagine your grandma sending you a Master Sword. Okay, that's my personal favorite.
That is pretty really fun. Although it's grandma like, also sending light arrows is also really fun.
Let's see what else is fun. The killer bees giving you bombs is a sense of an oh no moment.
It's like,
is Jay going to do the swag? Are we going to see like swag? Nope. Jay elects.
Wind God's Aria is in Southern Fairy though. So you would know more than I, because it's looking to be that Tower of the Gods is probably going to be the go mode dungeon, unfortunately. There's still overworld checks that they have yet, so it's very possible that the last pearl could be in the overworld.
It could be if they can find it. I would going to Tot G before Wind Temple if possible, because I'm always a fan of full clearing Tot G when you items. It's so similar to go mode.
Right.
Might as well take the time loss.
Absolutely.
If it is a time loss. But it is probably bow is an angular. Angular is always loaded. Changed my mind.
Tsunari got. Oh, Tsunari hasn't even done anything with them yet.
Yep, because they just got delivery bag.
I forgot. I thought it was the last seed again.
Nope.
Yeah, behind the usefulness of the mirror shield. So,
Yes.
like we joke that like mirror shield's only useful for. I mean, Jay might have bottle percent.
No, he reset out of it.
Oh, you're right. Dang it, Jay.
He should have had it. He should have had it, but he left it.
But yeah, so we joke that like mirror shield's only useful for angular check on seeds without Earth Temple.
Yeah.
If you do not have the mirror shield going into Hyrule, does it give it to you at the Ganon fight?
Nope. The Ganon fight isn't. They do not check if you have the shield. They simply check if code-wise. So it doesn't
sorry,
matter.
you cut out from you there. What was that?
Oh, no problem. So the game is coded to only check if you have a shield to do the Ganon fight, and so regardless of what shield you have, it will always reflect. That being said, you'll never see that in any percent because when you enter into the Puppet Ganon, actually, I'm not sure if PG Skip would do this now, because they also skip the cutscene. But if you enter into PG normally, I shouldn't be using acronyms of this. If you enter into Puppet Ganon normally, without the Mirror Shield, automatically, because Link is hard-coded to have both the Mirror Shield and the upgraded Master Sword during that cutscene. So we'll automatically give it to you. But cutscenes don't exist in the randomizer, at least those types of cutscenes.
Right. So it's possible. So it's possible to do Ganon fight without the shield, and that's why. So I'm assuming that's why it doesn't check if you have the mirror shield, because it just gives it to you in that cutscene, basically.
Yeah, the game devs didn't think to check if you had Mirror Shield because how in their brains, it's like, how in the world would you even get there without it?
Right. I mean, you had the cutscene right before, and obviously the whole of Earth Temple that you had to go through.
If y'all start using instruments next game, get Wind Waker randomized commentary instrumental. Unfortunately not. I will not do an entire commentary through a kazoo. However, hopefully, if things go the way I want them to, I can maybe give you a kazoo lead-in to Seed 3. Assuming, one, I get a kazoo in that time. I
can definitely get a kazoo before then. I also have easy access to a pitch pipe. Boomwhackers, if we want to go the boomwhacker route.
Do you have a Jewish harp? Those are pretty cool.
I don't have a Jewish harp, no.
Oh, man.
I do have an automaton. I could bring that out.
Yeah, the only thing I have is my trombone. Not bring again. It's a painful thing to get ready.
I have like a French horn and stuff in like a saxophone in the other room. It's just I have not played either of those in ages, and they were not my main instrument, so I have even less time like overall on them.
Acapella commentary, please. See, Swars, the joke's on you. We're already doing acapella. We're just not I'm just following my own melody, so it's already acapella. Yeah.
It's very 21st century or 20th century style music, where a lot of emphasis was done on breaking traditional music values. So less emphasis on the pitch of notes were given, playing around with the rhythms, the phrasing, all that fun stuff.
Yes. Freestyle slam poetry beatboxing. Tempting, no. I guess that means it's not tempting, actually. Cabana from Jay. Winds is going over to Wind Temple. Wind Temple is
Why did I say Earth Temple?
you play.
Yeah, we can full clear it, so.
I love how the Twitch scenes for ZSR a year ago with some backlog, but once it was, let's watch Trez play the Wand of Gamelon, they got that ready in like 2 weeks. Winds is not going for the Spring Storage strat. Dean, are you still in the chat? I need you. I want to say you're still in the chat.
Just a rupee, unfortunately.
Dean, I guess Dean's not in the chat. I was going to ask him if Spring Storage is faster than, but
I mean, I imagine it'd be faster if you got it first try.
Because with screen storage, you can, and you don't have to move my car over there and the cutscene. Actually, I know where I'll post this. I'm gonna mute myself real quickly. Can't.
Yep.
Kids are loud.
We're just continuing through the checks here. Pay your wallet. So I missed what was the first check at Cabana. I don't remember it being anything useful though. And Jay is going to be doing to Angular. 50 rupees. Thank you, Tanjo. So Jay will be doing Angular next, so he'll get his bow there. So Cabana was not the play, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
Just some rupees, but Jay, so I've already said that like 5 times. So the tingle chest, more rupees.
It's a money percent, can we say?
We still have yet to find Greg, as far as I haven't seen Greg yet, anyways.
Greg is very unlikely.
But always appreciated.
Always we love Greg. Greg is a very wonderful addition to this game.
So, how did the name Greg happen? I'm curious. Do you know?
I actually don't know. I believe it started with OOT, and then we adopted it.
Gotcha.
That being said, items with Bring Ruby of Eternal Glory. That makes a lot.
I figured it had to stand for something, but I had no idea what it stood for.
I'm trying to think about how. Oh, Jay's going to get his bow now. Green chew jelly, red chew jelly, both have the same likelihood.
Oh, there's only one of those
Greg.
in each of the checks?
Yes, assuming that you're not playing with too many items given to you, because spoils they can randomly pick spoils, so sometimes there might be an extra red or green chew jelly.
Ah, interesting. I guess that makes sense. They kind of have to fill out the checks with something.
I call the Wind Waker randomizer Trevor, as in the Ultra Rainbow Extra Valuable Optional Ruby. I like that actually a lot. Oh, there's Nehru's Pearl.
So Wind Temple definitely was the play here.
Yep, thank you, Swars. As a commentator, I will be stealing Trevor from now on.
Yeah, no, I like Trevor, the Rainbow Extra Valuable Optional Ruby. I like these names. I like these names a lot.
Yeah, I'm not good at naming things. See, I'm kind of like
Jay is heading into win. Oh, turning the Zunari check. It looks like.
I cannot remember. Did Wins already get this?
I don't believe he has. He basically went straight to Wind Temple. Whether he did pick the town flower, but he hasn't. I don't think he's gone to Greatfish yet.
What do you mean by AD? I only know AD as all dungeons in which there is not. So if you mean something else,
Zunari was like just some rupees. I completely missed it.
It wasn't. It wasn't
useful.
progress. That's all I care about. Tanjo's our go-to man for this. Our man in the field. Yeah, all dungeons. So, tournament settings for Wind Waker Randomizer plays with. So, Triforce chart.
Okay.
Thanks, Tanjo. That's okay. With race mode, dungeons are selected out of the 6 overworld dungeons, and those
will
have Triforce keys.
So the heart containers, we know which dungeons they are. When they pull the map, you'll see that some of the dungeons have a kind of blue outline to their square. Those are how we know which dungeons are required to get the Triforce pieces.
And the dungeons not highlighted are guaranteed to have no progress items.
Things like rupees, charts, pieces of hearts.
Yeah, those will all be in the random dungeons.
And unfortunately, even like Greg could be there.
Yeah, Greg can even be, and that's like the worst part, is Greg can be there. Greg should really be a progress item.
He really should.
We can contact Lago about that and be like, Lago, my dude, you have a problem.
The problem is we need more Greg.
We need more Greg. Not more Greg, just more higher likelihood of Greg. We like Greg. We miss him.
So both runners going through Wind Temple now. Wind's doing this fun strat of hopping up the wind tunnels to just skip basically the entire room.
It is quite nice. When I saw that for the first time, I was like, what?
Yeah, exactly.
And say that, but have you seen OOTR Way of the Hero? I have not. I personally don't keep myself up to date a lot with the OOT randomizer because I'm too busy with the Wind Waker randomizer. And as we learned in Game 1, or was it Game 2? I can't remember. I have not really played a lot of OOT. But we do also have hints here in Wind Waker, but no one uses them because they're bad.
I mean, they're helpful, but like unless you get rupees and diamond step, it's not usually worth it to go for them. It seems like.
From what I can remember, it's like a 1 in 15th chance that they help you, because usually what you get is it's like you have a progress item at a populated location, aka there's something on Windfall, and okay, well, I already know that. So I'm of the opinion that if we had more settings linked in the randomizer, it would be more helpful. But as for right now, with our current tournament settings, hints aren't.
Fair enough.
What if the hints told you the sphere? The sphere is the sphere is a not built into the randomizer. It's an effect of the yes, Saber Sword. So there are hints in Wind Waker randomizer. Get them from the Great Fairy at Two-Eyed Reef, where you usually get double magic and vanilla. You can get Savage Labyrinth in specific has a hint linked to
The
what
items
is
inside
in
of
it.
it.
Oh, rest in peace, Jay. And then, as was mentioned by Sizzy G, the fish, if you feed them, will also give.
So does the Octo Fairy, does that still give you an item? Like obviously it's not required for the settings, but that still gives you an item, correct?
Yes, all locations will give you an item. It's just the progress items, or the items that you see marked on the track, can only be in the checks. However, because Tingle Statue is not a progress item, the game does have what's called like progress to non-progress. And so if you don't need it for the seed, there is a chance that you won't find it. For example, we didn't need Earth God's Lyric, but we still found it. That's not always true. Just got here, wasn't sure who was leading, but then saw Jay is closer to bottle percent.
Jay could have had bottle percent.
Yeah, he reset out of it, so he took a definite hit, and we're seeing that right now in gameplay. Like, he was doing really good, and then he reset out of bottle percent, and it's just been downhill ever since for him. Which was really unfortunate. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited. Okay. I like how Winds is actually lining up this break the platforms thing. I think that is something I'm going to take note of, because that's a lot faster than doing the fall down climb up, which is safer, but
That was also just a lot faster than it takes for me to line those up.
bomb boost up, which is smart. Ooh, it's Trevor! Trevor! Trevor, the newly named item.
I love how everyone immediately jumped on the name. We spoke him into existence.
It was chat the one dude in chat spoke into existence.
Oh,
we
absolutely.
just accepted him.
I said we as collective.
Why is it called Trevor? It stands for
The rainbow rupee.
No, it's like the rainbow. Shoot, who remembers the acronym for Trevor? Oh, it's up. It's up here. It's up here. The rainbow extra valuable optional rupee.
Extra valuable.
Yes, Gracias Swartz. And once again, for the record, the rainbow extra valuable optional rupee.
Ooh, Tinkle's
Tingles. Ooh,
I like Tinkle more than the.
yes.
The seems like a
die
forced.
to mini boss. Wynn's had a decent chance to die to mini boss here. That's a major time loss. Okay. Seems like Wynn's forgot that you don't want to break the armor with spin attacks. It actually heals him back up completely.
Yeah, I noticed that. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize that.
We're at said 5 p.m. on the schedule. It's okay. I'm commentating for this, and I thought it was an hour later than it started. But luckily enough, I got pinged with 15 minutes and was ready like 5 minutes before commentary started.
Yeah, I was getting a little worried. I'm like, I don't know if I could start it off alone.
The first part's easier. Just like this is Diamond Step, this is
Fair
Cliff
enough.
Plateau.
Would you got the big key here, so no big key skip.
The stream has been live for 3 hours and 8 minutes.
That's it.
Yeah. I mean, it did help that we had a short game one due to cat.
Feline intervention.
Yes. For those of you who have missed game one was roughly an hour long because Wynn's cat turned off his PC, which resulted
with malicious
in...
intent.
Yes, with
Like,
malicious intent.
It wasn't accidentally, apparently. It was apparently a forceful restart from the cat.
Yes, the cat was not pleased that Wynn's was not showing it enough attention because he was racing. The cat committed CGG, come on. And thusly turned off his computer. This led to his stream cutting out several things, and Wynn's forfeited due to this. They just agreed
so
that...
much of these puns, oh no.
Both runners just kind of agreed that because of that time shift, that the win would go to Jay because of it, and they elected to just move on to game two. Which is where we are right now.
So Wind Temple hasn't had a whole, like, besides Neighbors Pro, it doesn't look like it seemed to have anything.
Yeah, it's looking like the seed likely...
But we are getting to the best music in the game.
Did I just cut out again? Gosh dang it, Mike.
I mean, I can hear you now.
Okay, that's good. I was looking over at Discord and I saw my green circle just vanish. Did I cut out there?
Yep.
What the crap?
I do have the music for everyone right here.
Push you in. Push you in, push you in. Okay, let's hope it stops happening. I expect it to.
I also have a suggestion that I can go over during a break, just because that's not really part of it.
You're assuming we get a break.
True. I'll let you know after the race, either way, and you could use it for future reference then.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, I forgot. What did Phantom Ganon have in it?
From the previous seed?
Yes.
You're not gonna like this, but I don't remember. No, I'm kidding. It was all-purpose bait.
Ah, perfect. You baited me there.
I did.
So 2 bow upgrades and 3 sword upgrades. That is correct.
Top G is loaded, maybe?
Tachi is likely loaded. So I was saying it, but then my mic cut off for some reason. Guess it didn't want me to predict the future. Nerule. So seed follows Wind Temple, get Nerule's purple, beat Wind Temple, go Tachi loaded.
Tachi missing one arrow, which is vanilla.
Yes. And vanilla Master Sword, clearly.
Oh, yeah,
Possibly
naturally.
Game 3 of Towers loaded. See,
It's very possible. Winds is ahead right now, but Jay did do a couple overworld stuff.
Fire and Ice Arrows and Master Sword Chamber by what? Master Sword.
Oh, that's all. That's evil.
Ooh.
That's evil. I like it.
My personal favorite would be Fire and Ice Arrows and Master Sword Chamber by going Fire Bag. Am I cutting in and out? Looks like
Yeah, you cut out a little bit there.
Gosh dang it. What is the problem?
Okay, so here's what you're gonna do. How do they change? Discord changed how they do stuff.
Okay, I overrid the automatically determined input sensitivity.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say to do. Like turn that off and just adjust the slider, and you should be good.
Yeah. Silly Discord trying to think it can overtake me.
And Jwiste finding Trevor.
Trevor! It's our boy! Anyway, back to what I consider to be the worst seed. So Master Sword Chamber gives you Fire and Ice Arrows. Fire and Ice Arrows leads you to Fire Mountain, which then puts you with Delivery Bag. Delivery Bag leads to Zunari, which gives you the Master Sword for the Vanilla Light Arrows.
Ugh. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, it's theoretically possible.
I know, that's what makes that awful.
Tanjo found a seed decently similar, where it was Delivery Bag and Master Sword Chamber that led to, like, Master Sword off another thing. Yes, Pogi. What do you mean, wait? I'm waiting.
So Winds is going to Tower of the Gods here.
Solid weird shot. What do you mean, no note to mom? Oh, that's right. It's note to mom and Vanilla Light Arrows. Delivery Bag and Maze Chest. Thank you. Thank you both for the corrections. I appreciate it. This is quite interesting how both runners have kind of changed up. We saw incredibly solid execution from Jay at the first part of this seed.
Well, Winds is not having great luck with a lot of things.
Absolutely. And then they swapped. So now Jay is the one who's kind of choking, almost. Where Winds is picking up and likely going to move on to Game 3.
Unfortunately, nothing in those checks there.
Leave it up to chat to come up with the worst possible remainder of the seed. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, it's because the chat isn't running. Like, I will come up with these seeds all the time.
Yeah.
But if I have to play them, I don't want to think about it.
Yeah, and that is true. As a commentator and as a watcher, like, you want the absolute worst seeds possible.
Because it's so fun to watch the routing options.
Yeah. It leads to the most interesting routing. It leads to just so many different things. Bad seeds makes for glad chat. That is correct. Makes for happy commentators, too. Because then you have hyper moments. As opposed to just like, wow, they have everything when they're leaving Windfall. I wonder what they're going to do.
Because when stuff like that happens, they check more checks, and that means a greater possibility of finding Greg.
So what is Child Andrew of Wind Waker Randomizer? I have no idea what Child Andrew is to begin with. Do you know Artemis?
Nope. Like you, I have not played much Ocarina of Time.
It could be a Majora's Mask randomizer thing. Shadow, could you explain?
I haven't played that either.
Tower of the Gods Big Key.
No big
Kakariko Chickens. Kakariko Chickens. You have to get the 7 chickens. Finding the kids. Finding the kids is kind of similar, I guess. Pig minigame doesn't have a check in it. Myla is only one thing. It's not a multiple thing. I would say pearls. I would give top G pearls that. You have to find 3 pearls across the entire map. Takes a while and everyone hates doing the check. Oh, if that's the only requirements, it's Bomb Island. Bomb Island or Tachi.
I was actually going to say maybe Orca.
Orca's, well, this is for the tournament settings, so Orca wouldn't be included. Earth Temple would be another one. The hated like dungeons in the randomizer is every last location it has. Yep.
So we do know so Wins is skipping a check not there on the first floor, but we do know that is the small key there, since that was not in any of the other checks there.
Yes. So that is actually the smart play. That's a very smart play by Wins.
Provided the runners keep track, neither will have to check it.
Yeah, Bomb Island. Just because it takes so long to do Bomb Island, because you have to go all the way out of... Actually, Needle Rock. Needle Rock is another good option. It's super far out of the way. 7 torches. Actually, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 5.
Is
anyone
5?
Check that?
Or is it 6?
Have we seen Needle Rock and Bomb Island? We have seen Bomb Island. It had nothing in it, and we have not seen Needle Rock. And how do they fit into this worst seed? They actually don't fit into worst seeds. Crane said Needle Rock is bad. I didn't say it's bad necessarily. It's just annoying sometimes to get. Because if you leave Western, Greatfish, and Needle Rock, then it just leads to really annoying, like, routing. It's a fun thing.
Oh, the
chicken
sphere.
We don't have any Sphere Zero checks like that then. I mean, actually, you could argue, and I'll make the argument, that Bird's Peak Rock Vanilla would be it.
Vanilla, yes.
Doing that vanilla is disgusting.
Oh, yeah, no, I'd agree with that.
Because I have had that happen to me. Hoagie, I don't like it for the routing. It's a fun island. I just hate it for the routing. No, I hate it for the routing. It's a fun island. I just hate it for the Melon is putting words in my mouth. She is typing words that I did not directly speak, but implied. It's not Needle Rock. Actually, no. That is how I get to Needle Rock most of the time. If I have fire and ice arrows when I clear out Outset, I will super swim from Outset to Needle Rock. Everyone does usually glitch through Bird's Peak, but let's say you got really bad luck. There is a chance that you would have to do it vanilla.
You voided out in
Yep.
In Cliff Plateau and didn't safety save and too far in.
Yep.
And then behind Probe's pick.
Yep. Yep. The only other way would you have to get chest storage from some other location and bring it there, which is really, really terrible.
I mean, there is the lookout platform at Thorn Ferry. That's not terribly far. It's about the same distance as it would be from Cliff Plateau.
But you would need bombs or leaf, and if you have leaf, then you can already get the other one on top of Cliff Plateau. And if you have bombs, then it's a different story. As for the person who said I hate routing, I actually love routing. I just hate bad routes. And
Note
Needle
to Mom from
plus Greatfish plus Western. I'm sorry, Artemis. I was kind of interrupting you there. What were you saying?
I was just commenting on the race.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, I know. Note to Mom was in the stone tablet.
Yes.
So no mace chest note to Mom, unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Oh, so still no Master Sword.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't.
Or Fire and Ice Arrows.
They don't even have a single Master Sword.
Someone fell off Cliff Plateau. I haven't seen anyone fall off Cliff Plateau without chest storage. I did see was it Jarhead voided out, I want to say. It was really, like, actually kind of depressing in my opinion. Yeah, 2-hour mark, no Master Sword, and 1 bow.
Well, this is a Trez seed, if I'm correct.
I think it's a Trent seed, actually.
Well, the first one was.
But that is true. We don't know who rolled the second one. Didn't Dean jump off Cliff Plateau? Oh, I think he did because he did a stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Also, swords are probably behind higher. See, we can't say that. There's a lot of things that can be locked.
And there's at the rate this is going. There's probably one in Master Sword Chamber though.
I thought it was Dean got Cliff Plateau, but then he fell down Bird's Peak and then moved on to like Thorn. I can't remember, and I commentated that race. Gosh dang it, Crane. Jay not getting optimal bomb right there. Plus, let's see, they... Tanjo... I think that's the one we did with Bob Crane. Yeah, that's it. That was a fun one. Tanjo, do you know if Wins has already gotten Map and Compass yet?
He has.
He has? So with one small key left, there is still potential that he could find pretty much the...
There's the Master Sword, or there's the small key, not the Master Sword.
The next 4 checks could give him pretty much the entirety of Go Mode, however, it is incredibly unlikely.
Very true.
Ooh, Jay voided out. Oh, and he had not moved over. That's unfortunate. Very bad sign for Jay. Very good sign for game 3, but very bad sign. Oh, look at it. Look at him go. The speed.
Who needs
that's how you practice. That's how you practice unbuffered manual super swim, everyone.
Fire and Ice and Master Sword Chamber. Oh gosh.
Then whoever... Well, let's see. Oh. No, they finished everything, so they're going to go to high roll right after this, if I'm guessing. It would be ridiculous.
If they don't have any bows, yeah. The only thing it'd be whether or not Winds does it, because Winds hasn't turned in Zunari nor Outset Fairy.
Well, so because they're right at the high roll warp,
it would still make sense with how much they still need, but
because you can save right before it, warp down, check, and then warp out.
Oh,
like just soft reset out. Yeah, I did it in last night's race. Oh, it was garbage.
Wow. Jay, that bomb falling off, exploding as it's falling, hitting the chest.
And slightly vanilla.
Fire Ice, though.
Fire and Ice, finally.
That unlocks quite a bit.
We still have another 3 items.
The vanilla light arrows are still a possibility, and Master Sword in Master Sword Chamber is still a possibility, so...
We still have a lot of options, people. Don't worry too much. We can still see bad things.
Whoa!
Oh, I take it back. We cannot. Oh, wow.
We still don't have swords. We still don't have the swords.
It's literally just going to be like sword, sword, sword.
2 of the 4 checks. There's still 2. We could still have 2 swords.
Oh, so I am personally going to say this right now, but I think it's the best time to shoot that eye that Wins just shot right after like entering the room. You just do a dry roll. Yep, you do a dry roll, you aim straight up and shoot it. Oh, there's Master Sword. Back-to-back Go Mode checks. Tot G is loaded.
One more check. One more check, let's go.
Yeah. I'm betting Big Key Chest has Master Sword.
I'm trying not to die.
That would be insane. If Big Key Chest has Master Sword and then Vanilla has it, it's literally like Go Mode.
Oh my god.
Insane. That's an auto lose for Jay. Not necessarily.
It depends where it depends on where the swords are. There's still 2 more swords. Oh my god. Well, I'm glad to see that DRC donated its items to Tachi for this seed.
Yeah, they just had a little nice swap. Tachi was kind of like, dude, I'm missing a couple things, you know? People don't like me. They never come to me, like, can I get a little bit? And DRC's like, yeah, dude, I'm your man. Yeah, I got you, fam. Now we have 2 swords left, but it could be Big Key Chest into Vanilla Master Sword, and if it is, that's completely pog. Because I've already never seen this 3 back to back.
Yeah, 3 like back to back like that. That's just insane.
Chat, this isn't Tower of the Gods. This is Tower of the Pogs.
Oh my god, Jay has no idea what's in store.
Yeah. Which means, so Jay has, and you shamed me for my pun? I shame everyone for everyone's puns. I'm the punner. I'm the punniest person. You back off my puns. It's okay, Sizzy G, I love you. This has been intense. Jay has cleared a lot more of the checks, so depending on the location of Master Sword... Aw, thanks. Depending on the location of the Master Sword, it could be something completely different, but it could be that because Wins did fewer checks and opted to do more dungeons, that could have just won him this game. Ooh. Time to punish. Wow. Wow.
Oh, Kobe. Alright, here we go. Big key chest. Big money, big money, big money, big money.
Aww.
That's
so
a shame.
Hyped, too. So hyped. I was getting so pumped.
I mean, still, back to back to back checks like that is still insane.
Yeah. I'd argue that that's even more hype than the DRC that we had last seed.
Wait, does...
I didn't mean because my heart was broken.
I didn't see the health bar on the dark net there on Jay's screen, so I thought he didn't have the hero's charm. But no, he has it on. That was weird. Maybe it was just like blended into the model or something. I don't know.
Could be. What if Jay just skips the rest of Tachi? Like,
oh no.
If he's like, this is empty, it's somewhere in the overworld, I would cry so much.
I would. Oh no. I hope not.
Solid Godon. One of my least... He is my least favorite boss ever. Lol, does he have any overworld left? Jay has all fire and ice checks left.
Yeah.
And I think that's it.
He could gamble Fire Sword and Master Sword Chamber. Fire Ice and Master Sword Chamber. But no,
I don't believe so.
Well, he now has Note to Mom, but that's going to be about it.
Yeah, I think it's a couple. Jay does know it's not a good gamble because it wouldn't give him full Master Sword. If it could give you full Master Sword, it would be a good gamble. Wins almost got Trog Shot on the hands. That's where they line up perfectly, and you can actually kill both hands in the same shot.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that was the thing.
It is Taz only because it's so unlikely to get that. I've only gotten it myself once, and I think I've seen it twice before in races.
So Jay's about to find fire and ice arrows.
Big Trog Shots in this game, Pog. Wins going to Cabana. I would see Wins going to either Cabana or straight to Hyrule. I personally would feel a straight to Hyrule while you're right here.
Right.
Because you can save beforehand.
He hasn't done Cabana yet.
he could beat Top G, which he already has, warp out, save right before Hyrule, go down to Hyrule, light arrows to check Master Sword, because it's super fast, Jay getting his light arrows, and then reset. Because that would take you right out of Hyrule. The downside is if you save at the wrong time, you have to rewatch the Hyrule talking cutscene from Coral, which sucks. Hey, Bob!
Welcome.
It's good to see you. You've missed a lot.
This has been an interesting 2 games. So
yeah, Bob.
So Cabana first, it looks like.
Yes.
Floating platforms? No, floating pog.
Floating pog.
It was bad. Okay, I regret that as soon as I said it.
Top of floating pog forms room. Ah, it's okay, Bob.
Pog forms. Thank you, Pogi.
Artemis, I've been saying it like 3 times already.
Wait, have you? Oh gosh, I'm just gonna.
I know, Crane. I know, Bob. It's okay. I still miss you. You need to get into some more races, Bob. It's been so long. It's been so long. All I see you doing is playing Guitar Hero. Anyway, back to the thing.
So we're looking for 2 swords at the moment. We have 7 checks that could be behind.
Yeah. I'm betting one of them is vanilla and then one of them is Creeb.
Creeb has to have something. Creeb always has something.
Creeb is loaded. Like that.
If it's not Creeb, then it's French Creeb, which is transparent chest, I guess.
French Creeb?
I don't know why I said that.
French Creeb?
I was thinking something like French vanilla, but ended up saying French Creeb.
No, that's me.
I don't know.
I'm French vanilla. Oh, that's
Clearly,
a smart way to do the
sleep
3rd statue. Hey, it's okay. If you start racing in this and you're not in EU, then you're never going to get enough sleep.
I mean, I didn't join the race last night because I knew by the time it finished I would be dead tired, and I had a 9:30 class this morning, so I had to make sure I was up for that.
Classes in April of 2020? That's ridiculous.
I had a 9:30 Zoom meeting.
That makes much more sense. The French are pretty cheap, though. Shots fired by Mel. Absolute savage. Just trying to think. Sissy G, why are we back to this?
No, please.
It always comes back to the French diction. I am not going to lie. Cloudlink looks great. It does. In fact, if I remember correctly, the version 2 of the model, which is being developed by, I can't remember which cosmetic modder it is almost done. There's just some audio bugs that they're working out on right now. Like classes and mods that have in common Zoom. That being said, everyone, Zoom is actually a terribly unsafe software.
Oh,
and
I know.
You should avoid using it.
I wish I could. I have to take it for my business class. Hooray!
Your business class.
Oh yeah, it's super fun.
You can tell it's run by business people if they're still using Zoom.
My music class is just we're doing all our stuff on via email.
Oh, my music class, since I was in a band class, pretty much everything hit, and they just were like, "Okay, we're done."
Oh yeah, no, that's yeah. My band is we're like, well, we had one concert at least. Sorry, I still have the music that we were gonna do though.
I'm actually not even sure if the university is going to give me credits for it. Gosh dang it. Corona. I dropped out of school. Get good. Well, you know what, Mel?
Ice Ring having a chart, nothing much there.
That is good routing, though, by Winds to go from Cabana to Ice Ring.
True.
That
And
is the optimal play.
he did mail the note to Mom while at Cabana.
Yes, Jay could catch up. You are right there, Tanjo. He could catch up.
It all depends on where those swords are.
Yeah. Like, very good routing will change everything. I'm surprised that Winds has elected to not go to Windfall first, because that's 2 checks back to back.
And one of them is Creeb. Oh, he's getting the Townfire, so we can get Zunari.
Ah, that's right. He hadn't gotten it yet.
Interesting that he's like there though, instead of on the other side, so we can easily get to Needle Rock or something.
Yeah, likely didn't. He might not even be routing to go to Needle Rock,
He might not.
which is not smart by him. That is a poor routing choice. You want to take care of it right now while you're here. I hope we have a Vanilla Master Sword. Trev, I hope we have one too. I hope we have one too. But we'll have to see.
We'll see what Jay does here. No, Winds is going to Needle Rock. He just kind of did some maneuvers, some fancy sailing.
Wow, Vanilla Exotic Flower. Who could have seen that coming? I could have. Because I actually have the entire thing memorized. We'll see if...
You see everything.
Yeah, we'll see if Jay elects to go to Hyrule.
Does not look like he is. Oh, well.
Nope, he's not. Winds has already done Western, I want to say. I think that was one of his first checks. Because he did Western, which had Earth Gods, while Jay was doing Thorn.
Bomb Island. Oh, he was doing... Yeah, because Jay was doing bomb into Thorn, and then they swapped.
What? Winds? He just used ice arrows on a chunk of ice.
It made an even bigger chunk. All right, let's count the torches here. We got 1. Can he get 2 of them with 1 shot?
You can.
Oh gosh.
The angle. Yeah, his second shot would have done it. That's 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 4, 5, 6. Because then you have one there and then another one.
And then the one up. Master Sword from Note to Mom, it looks like.
So, if Creeb has other Master Sword,
This is it.
it goes to Jay.
If this has Master Sword,
It goes to Winds.
yeah.
And it's Purple Ruby. Holy crap. Holy crap.
Oh no. Here we go. There is still a possibility that Creep does not have Master Sword, in which case he's failed us.
Plus, because they're going to be so close in terms of timing, a good or bad Phantom Ganon could mean the difference.
Yes.
Wind still does need 2, but he'll get the mail check right now, which will give him 1 of them.
Let's see what you got, Creep.
Bomb bag, okay.
All right. We'll take it.
What about transparent chest?
Could be Fire Mountain, yeah.
I think it's vanilla. I think it actually could be vanilla. If it's not in this transparent chest, because it could be in Fire Mountain then. Oh, you're right. He hands it on the Tingle Chest or Outset Fairy.
It might be vanilla. We got 2 checks left. Fire Mountain.
Crap.
It's the Great Fish. Oh, he hasn't done Needle Rock yet.
Or Ice Ring.
We know it's down to 2 locations.
Yeah. Jay going Needle Rock first. No. Depending, like, Winds could just gamble right now on it. If this is empty.
Yeah, because Jay has done more checks, but it depends on where they go. I imagine they're keeping an eye on the SRL timing. seeing where
because the reason I could see Wins gambling on it is this is loser's bracket. He is down a game. If
they are. And judging and he had a
gamble.
And he might think it's that he has to take the risk.
Yeah.
Like with Jay not finishing around at this time as of yet. And like with considering how he played earlier, there's that possibility that it's not in the overworld. But I could be wrong, because I'm still new to the game.
Yeah.
I don't know how they think about this stuff. If I knew that I probably would have a decent time.
Don't worry about that. Usually runners will not do gambles in races.
Right.
We're very methodical and we try to full clear things, but it is a moment of truth. He's going to Fire Mountain. And so is Jay. No, he's going to Ice Ring, which we know is empty.
Oh no.
Oh, wait, but is he going to DRC for Tingle Chest? Or is he going to Fire Mountain? He's going to Fire Mountain.
Okay.
I'm late. How's the rando? You just came at like the most intense time. So Win lost game 1 due to his cat. That's an entire story. They are neck and neck, but Jay has more checks, like cleared. So if it's not in Fire Mountain, it goes like, then I'm in the opinion that Jay wins, unless Wins decides to go to Tot G and go to Hyrule, which given how many checks he still has left, which is like 10, it wouldn't make much sense.
Because he still has Outset Fairy plus the Tingle Chests in DRC.
Why is Win skipping the 3 low sphere checks he hasn't done? Sword, correct me if I'm wrong, Tanjo, but the likelihood of a sword being in a low tier check is, I want to say it's only like 20%, or maybe it's like a 30% total.
I mean, to be fair, the 2 swords have been
time loss there.
Both of the checks have been 4 and 5 basically.
Yeah, that's the weird thing is when you don't have Forsaken Fortress and Logic, the swords can be anywhere because the only check that they're dependent on is barrier.
Right.
But you still see them that they're not usually in the same spheres. They follow a curve, but it's shifted out as opposed to shifted. It's more of a bell shape as opposed to a right for all of you statisticians.
See where Jwiste goes?
That is also another good point, Swars. Avoiding low tier checks.
Jay's going to Fire now.
And it is...
It's vanilla.
It's vanilla. Holy crap.
Oh my gosh. This might go to Jay then. Unless Wins gambles it.
What did I say, though? I said complete Tot G, check Hyrule.
You did?
Save or bout. You were here, chat. And he's going for it.
He's going for it. Oh my god.
Holy crap.
Ready? Game 3. Oh my god.
Jim knows best. You are right, Jack. This is...
Here we go. Oh
the absolute cosmic brain. You see, I may suck at execution, and my routing while I play may be bad, but for some reason, when I'm able to like watch a race,
well, you're not focused on the
execution. I got some pretty good. Because execution is important.
I know.
Even
I'm just saying.
Follow
like,
the logic.
That's what I'm saying. Like you don't have to worry about the execution when you're watching, so you can focus all your energy on the routing.
No, Crane knows best. Yes, yes, I do. Yes, because routing vanilla is routing. It is.
Oh man.
Invents Taz level strats off race. What do you mean Taz level strats? The only thing I really like could arguably
Oh, that's right. He has the light arrows, so he doesn't even like. This is like a fast check. I'm so used to like having light arrows like be in like one of these checks, not the sword. There it is.
Wow.
Oh my god.
I hope round 3 has an even worse seed. Same. Man.
Yeah, Propaganda could decide this.
I mean, we have double magic, soup.
But not ball percent.
Yeah.
They do have the hurricane spin. Or is either runner going to do it?
Nope.
Doesn't
Wins
look
is electing to not. This is so intense. Jay messing up the jump slash over. I'd say it might be a little bit more than a minute, Dean, but yeah. Can Hyrule have first logical bow? If so, I want that.
If Tie of the Gods isn't in logic, maybe?
I'm trying to think.
What else requires bow, like, in dungeon-wise? Because that would be the deciding.
None of the other dungeons require bow.
Earth Temple logically would.
It requires fire and ice for the left side, but there is always a chance that the left side's empty and fire and ice aren't necessary before then. Forbidden Woods and...
Okay, so for getting into Hyrule, you wouldn't necessarily need to do the left side. Because it could have you get out, like, basically go above the dungeons, go into Hyrule, get a bow, come back out, and get the other items like hookshot and whatnot.
You cannot get your first progressive bow because there are no checks that link to bow without one of those dungeons that require a win. Like, you have to need it to beat the dungeon. Otherwise, you can use other items to full clear it. So you can find your second progressive bow down in Hyrule, but not your first. Delivery bag.
Oh, delivery bag. So delivery bag down there leading to fire.
Jay wins? No, don't be.
Jay did do the hurricane spin into the barrier.
Oh.
But Jay also does not have the hero's charm equipped.
See, I thought that they were like watching the SRL and they read it that way, and I was like, don't be spoiling it.
Oh, gotcha. It didn't look like he did in the cutscene though. Like the cutscene of the Jay found all 4 bottles. He didn't keep all 4 bottles. Oh, and it never shows up in cutscenes? Gotcha. I
Yeah.
realize that.
Most cutscenes are hard programmed to give Link certain items. Who's better at rolling? I would say Jay's rolling right now is very solid. But we will see.
Yeah, this is gonna come down to pup again.
I'm better at rolling seeds,
For
Kappa.
sure.
I mean, Vex is the worst at rolling seeds. If roll doesn't pop up on the A button, you're doing it frame perfectly. Ooh. You know how I like my frame perfect. So far, very solid. That is a solid PG1 from wins.
Yes. So I think that was 4 shots.
Like, that was clean.
Oh boy.
Clean by wins.
Yeah, this is Win's game to lose.
I'm guessing he'll at least get 1 crit. I would be surprised if he missed both. And even then, I'm not sure, unless Jay gets an equally amazing PG1 and a double crit, I'm not sure if he can bring it back. Missed first crypt. Let's see if he can get it from second cycle to third cycle, though. No, he didn't even go for it. It looked like he did some other weird strat where
First shot from Jay.
Did Jay not get a first shot snipe, or?
No, he did.
Okay, so he's supposed to hit the ball and then continue flying over. They're over a phase apart now. That's not good for Jay.
Ooh.
Very solid snipe by Wins. Oh, he almost gets the spin shot. Where's the epic PG commentary? Do you want me to get even more intense, Pogi? Wins electing to not use bombs, but that is working in his favor.
Nice shot.
Man, so Jay just finished phase 1. We have a finished phase 3 by Wins, so all he has to do is climb up the rope. We'll see if he spams and if he can keep up the spam long enough. Jay needs a double crypt and to trust that Wins dies on Ganondorf. If Wins dies on Ganondorf, then the game goes to Jay, assuming he doesn't also die on Ganondorf, but we have to see.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
I'm going to say that there's going to be a 2-minute difference in the time right now. That is my bet, of around 2 minutes. He can't die on Gen, he has soup. Hey, I've seen people forget soup before. We have a single crypt from Jay. Holy crap. He only needs one more shot for phase 2. And then he needs to get an insane phase 3. Wins electing to not spam on the rope. Oh, he actually missed. He missed crypt twice. Wow. That's not good for him. Still has another 4 shots left. We have Wins just climbed up the rope completely, and he fell down. He fell down.
Oh gosh.
That's really bad. And even worse, he had his leaf out. The moment he started falling, he should have brought out his leaf, and he should have corrected. Jay going for the trog shot. Will he go for it again? If he can hit it. He's electing to use bombs. This is not good for any of the runners.
Oh my gosh.
Jay getting beat up. Oh man, if Wins falls down the rope again, it goes back to being an even game. Will he fall down? Will he fall down? Nope. He backflips, which is interesting. He's not electing to do faster grapple. Jay is being sloppy, which is unfortunate to see. His execution was so clean, but now they are a rope and a grapple apart.
Oh my god.
If Ganondorf trolls, that could change everything. Double side hop, hook shot. We have Wins entering in Ganondorf at 2:14:13. Jay is going to spam the rope. He's about 15 seconds. 15 to 20 seconds. Oh, and Jay falls. Oh, but he used the leaf strat. He knows. Solid soup juke by Wins. First phase Ganondorf is going to be done. Jwiste is about 26 seconds behind. He's going to use the fast grapple strat. Oh, but now he has to climb back up. He's going to flip around. Oh, but he has a bad angle and he has to reset. That's it. We're going on to game 3.
Let's go. Yeah, here we go.
Jay, unfortunately, did not do game 2.
What a game 2 it was, though.
Absolutely.
Oh
Absolutely.
My gosh.
It went back and forth. It went Jay to Win, back to Jay, and then Wins ended up clutching it. We get a pop off. He's in his pajama pants.
So giving the cat some love.
Boys, we get the pop off.
Oh my.
Islets, what just happened? The most intense series of everything just happened. Wins I don't know what he's doing, but he's probably like pumped up. We're going on to game.
He was
semifinals.
he was a little mad. Let's put it like that. So I guess this win feels particularly great to him.
Yeah, no,
That
he
makes sense.
he flipped the camera off, I think, twice. One was a double bird.
He was pretty mad, especially when he heard about Jay not having the game feed up for the first 13 minutes. He was actually mad about it. But yeah, I guess this win feels good to him. So Game 3 is already on the way, by the way. So a lot of picky later.
Yeah, how much of a break are we going to get?
All right, so we are taking a 10-minute break right now.
Okay.
And then we're gonna be back in around 10 minutes. So people, get yourself some food, something to drink. I hope my two commentators will stay with me for the rest. I hope.
Oh, I absolutely will.
Absolutely.
I'm definitely gonna want to refill my water.
Oh yeah, same.
All right, so get yourself some water. You have plenty of time. Maybe get some freaking popcorn. Yeah, that's actually a good idea, Pogi.
Yeah, no, I have like just like 3 minutes to pop popcorn.
All right, pop some popcorn, and we're gonna be back in a bit.
Nice.
See you guys then.